What is going on, people? How are we doing out there tonight?
You've got something in your ear.
Is there something in my ear? Is it in this ear? Not so much over here, but over here. What's going on, everybody? Lovely to see you tonight. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone.
I think things are working. I think we can be heard. I think we can be seen. Lovely to see you. You are looking adorable tonight, my dear, with your little yellow sweatshirt on and everything like that. Are you chilly? Because it was 107 here in the desert this evening. What's up, everybody? Glad to see you. Sounds good, looks good. Thank you, Florida Krista. Sounds great from Dave and Brandy. What's going on? Thanks for the heads up. I will be keeping an eye over here in this area. If you see me glance, just making sure we're not having any freeze-ins or freeze-ups, I should say. Freeze-ins? Freezing. You look like you're freezing.
Well, we keep it pretty chilly in the house because it is very warm outside. So.
Yes. We like to, I mean, if we're going to spend hundreds of dollars a month in air conditioning bills, we might as well be very, very cold doing it. So that is our game plan. Welcome. Nancy says loves the hair. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It took me hours to do this.
Yeah, Jamie got a haircut.
Yeah, because all the hair, my hair isn't gray naturally. I have to go hair by hair, strand by strand, and touch it with a little gray to add a little character so that I'm thought of as a little bit more mature. So that is my plan. Welcome, everybody. Lovely to see you. Thanks for being here. Sharon, where do you want to start tonight? There's a lot going on this evening.
Well, I don't know.
Is there an agenda? Have you prepared an agenda for everyone? Does everyone?
Actually,
do you guys all have a copy of the agenda that Sharon put together? I think she might have sent it out earlier. Did you get that? Or
there is no agenda tonight.
No agenda.
Yeah, we've been so busy trying to get all the vlogs out from the Symphony to you guys that we haven't really been focusing on much else.
It has been a little bit crazy. So, all right, let's say hi to a few folks. I want to try to keep up with the chat best we can. So, lest we miss anyone here, let me just run through a few names. As usual, let me set myself up with the live chat instead of the top chat. I'm not sure if anyone can actually tell me the difference between top chat and live chat. I don't know if people are left out or how that works. But anyway, let's get started here. Let's go back. The first comment when I switch to live chat starts with Justin Harrell. What is going on? How you doing? Justin Harrell 1994 says you should go on Harmony of the Seas. Well, maybe we'll plan that little trip. I appreciate you mentioning that. Lovely to see Degenerate Cruisers in the house. Degenerate Cruisers are here. Florida Krista and Jason. Lovely to see you guys. Leanne Franciscone. I don't know if you guys caught the new intro clip with Leanne. She's got a glass of wine in her hand, and that's about what's in her hand 90% of the time. Is some kind of a cocktail. That was one of the prerequisites for joining the Sharonatsea team, as a matter of fact. There's a lot of questions. Are you available for anywhere from 1 to 7 hours every Monday night?
1 to 7 hours.
And then another question is, do you drink on a regular basis? She answered yes to both questions, so that's why we brought her on. So, Leanne, great to see you here. Everybody, as a reminder, Leanne is the newest member of Team SAS. She is the nail to go along with Nancy's hammer. Hammer and nail, the best moderator duo in the business. Yep. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's go on. Doyle Simmerly is in the house. Rhonda B is here. What's up, Rhonda B? Brandon Murray is here. Sheila Bossiger. Sheila Bossiger. Let me say that right. Stephanie Regina M is here. Ronnie Gilbert is in the house. Timothy Walters. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. Annette Thalman. Krista Corsentino is here. Robbie O'Malley. Welcome, Robbie O'Malley. Lovely to see you.
I think Krista might be new. I haven't seen that name before.
Krista's from Queen Creek, Arizona.
Queen Creek, so
Krista, you should have contacted us. You could have just come over and sat in the studio audience. There's this whole studio audience right on the other side of this monitor that we're looking at. So, guys, keep it down, please. We're trying to do a live show. York Ragsdale is here. York, is it okay if I call you Doodles on the live show? I just wanted to make sure Doodles Ragsdale is in the house. Doodles is also one of the newest. That's not a secret. Am I telling anything? That thing that he signed up for the other day? I don't think that's a secret, is it, York?
I think he posted it himself. So.
He did. York is the newest He's committed. He needs to be committed. Have you seen the ship show? Those guys are both crazy. But York has committed to the Sharon at Sea La Lido Loca group cruise next October 24, 2020. He will be there. So if you're on the bubble about going on that cruise, the big group cruise with us and the amazing Tony and Jenny from La Lido Loca, if you're on the fence and you weren't sure and you needed something to push you over the fence, York Ragsdale and his beautiful wife Lisa will be there. If that's not enough to push you over the fence, I don't know what is.
And reduced deposits right now.
Oh, well, that's a lot right there.
What is it, the 26th?
Gosh, you always throw that out there.
Hey,
God,
you know.
You're always marking it.
Hey, it's all about
ABC,
the
girl,
money.
always be closing. Look at you
Hey,
go.
The low deposits.
All right, Blaine 2007 is here. Blaine, great to see you. Scott Weber's in the house. Dave and Brandy's excursion. What's up, guys? Again, congratulations to you guys on cracking 1,000 subscribers. You're rolling into the low 1,000s now. You're heading towards 1,500.
They have some
Way
great,
to go, guys.
sunshine videos.
Oh, they sure do.
Sunrise
videos
coming out, and they're going on the sunrise again. I think in a few days, maybe.
Well, now they're just showing off. No one
so
it
must be good
listen,
if they're going back for seconds.
Nobody likes someone who goes on a cruise and then within like 3 weeks later goes on another cruise. No one likes that at all.
No.
We'll talk more about that later. David Armstrong, what's going on, buddy? Leanne is here. Janet Moyer, what's up, Janet?
Hey,
Lovely
Janet.
to see you. How you doing? Cash Addict Mel Stowe is here. Great to see you guys. Rob from Life with Favor. Probably Favor's out there somewhere too. Glad to have you guys. Sean Villarreal, keeping it real. What's going on, Sean? Jeff Taylor's here. Jeff, what's going on, buddy? Way to go. We're glad to see you. Jeff was one of the folks that we hung out with and had a blast with on the horizon. He's very busy now with his own little travel deal. I hope that's going great for you, man. Good to see you, Jeff. Dan Austin's here. Who else is in the house? Clint G is here. Shannon Rooks is here. Way to go, Shannon. Love to see you here. Thank you so much. Cruise with Us is here. Daniel Donnelly, Kat Rose, Ellen Huffnell is here. Haley Man, Martin 1107. What's going on, Martin from Down Under? Are you planning another trip to the States anytime soon? Patsy Baby is here. What's going on, Patsy Baby? Patsy Baby's new, I think. I don't think I've ever said that name before, but I hope to say it a lot more in the future. Paige N's in the house. Chris Ladd from Vancouver, Canada is here. Let's see. Jessica Mullins here. Brian Blair. Big Pap is here. What's going on, Big Pap? I'm blowing through the names. So Tweety is in the house.
New people.
There are some new people, and I just skipped right to the bottom of the chat. This darn chat. It always gets me every time. So Tweety is in the house. Greg S. is here. Tay Fam Travels. What's going on, guys? Dorena Dorsey. Stupidly Stupid is here. Aw, Callie. Callie is our granddaughter, and her screen name is Stupidly Stupid. Callie, we'll talk about that this coming weekend, and we're going to be talking more about you, Callie, and what's going on this weekend here.
Callie is going to be one of the stars in our vlogs this weekend.
That's right.
As we go on another cruise.
Yes. Who would have thought we'd have someone with the screen name Stupidly Stupid as a guest star on the big Sharon at Sea
that name
vlog,
will not
but
go
it's going to
over
happen.
on the vlogs.
I say we roll with it. What do we care? Maggie Wilson's here. Alex Lundgren is here. Dan Austin. Joseph Johnson. What's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. Sherry Giaquinto. Josh Odom. Whitney Castillo. What's going on, Whitney? Thank you for always being here. We appreciate it. Whitney loves your yellow top.
Oh,
Pam S. from NYC is in the house. Let's see. Sarah Phillips is here. Edward Hastings. Spacecraft 21. Glad to have you here. Who else is here? Pam Villeneuve is here. I don't know if I'm saying that right, Pam, but, train me on that if I'm saying it wrong. Mike Shernock is here from California. What's going on, Mike? Josh Odom is here. Cruise with us. ATC06JH is in the house. Just booked our Symphony trip for January for the wife getting her master's. Congratulations.
Oh, nice.
Listen,
yeah,
that
is an accomplishment.
But you need to tell me, does the ATC name, does that stand for something? Or were you just busy, you didn't have time to create a YouTube name and you just rolled with whatever punched out on the screen at that time? Because it is hard to say. I'm just going to call you ATC. Thanks for being here. Seriously Malfunctions. Dan Neuenschwander is here. What's going on, Dan? Haley Man. Slippin' Digits #2 fan. The Slippin' Digits fans, there's a reward right now to find out who indeed is coming up with the Slippin' Digits #1 and #2 fans. They're big fans of John Clay. Oh, there's two of them now, babe.
I didn't know there was two.
Big fans of the Claykowskis over there. John Claykowski, who is enjoying an Alaskan cruise with his family and Griff and Alyssa right now. That's what that name is referencing, if you guys don't know. So anyone who has information, we will pay big money to get confirmation of who's behind that. Patty McFall Monk is here. What's up? Russie, Tom777, Lucky Sevens, what's going on? Kim Oliver's here. Donna Leonhardt. I hope I'm saying that right. Lee Seymour's here. Mary Ellen Dillon. Guys, so many new names. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. There are a lot of new folks here. 241 people in the chat right now. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. Michelle Hamilton is here. Sharon Emmerich is in the house. MGM Traveling. Ashley Elliott. Have I said everyone's names yet? I'm exhausted right now. Najuma Brown is here. I think that's everybody. And TP is here. Brian Blair is from Goodyear, Arizona, down by the ballpark. Dude.
Oh, you're not too far. You're
wow.
probably 10 minutes
if you
from us
left
right
your
now.
house right now, you could literally walk here to our house before the show ended. I'm just saying. Let's see. Who else is here? Cheyenne Menser. What's going on? Have you ever been on the Anthem? We have not been on the Anthem, but you never know what could happen in the future, so stay tuned. Oh, let's see. Who else? Patsy Baby's got an August 11th Alaskan cruise coming up. That sounds super exciting. Patsy Baby, make sure you watch the Klaykowski's channel and Griffin Alyssa. They're probably going to have some awesome Alaska footage coming out. And go back in time a little for us, too. We got some Alaska stuff as well to check out.
Life with Favor, and there's another channel.
Oh my God, and Power DJ, they have a lot of stuff going on too. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
Alaska, so there's a lot of current Alaska.
That is right. Ryan Garbage here said you should put more of Nurse Nancy in your videos, dude. There's a big cry for her. We don't need to put her in our videos. She's making her own vlogs now, dude.
Do you know about her channel? She has her own channel, so check her out.
Don't ask my name. 55 is here. What's going on? I won't ask. Fine, be that way.
Have you been on Spectrum of the Seas? No, we haven't. That is on our list of possibilities.
That is
coming
right.
Up. We have a kind of list we've been putting together to add to what we already have.
Potential royal ships. So Tweety called me out. Somewhat hypocritical at Sharonatsea. Has it been 2 weeks since your last cruise? I don't know what you're talking about, Hillary. Kai Baker's here. Shirley Dixon's here. Brandon Murray. What's up? Andrew is here. Andrew Sweeze in the house. Let's see. Brian is here. Brian Francesconi. What's going on? My new best buddy, Brian. Thank you so much for allowing your wife to spend time with the Sharonatsea crew. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Oh, ATC, Air Traffic Control. Went to school for it, ended up being a state trooper. Okay. That is awesome. Okay, well then, ATC, I like it, man. Way to go.
Stand for something.
And thank you for being a trooper and a first responder. We appreciate that very much. You're awesome. A. Anderson said, did you like Royal? Yes, we did.
We did.
Next question?
Liked it quite a bit.
Yeah, we liked it a lot. Have you not watched the vlogs? We're having a darn good time on those things. Nurse Carl is here. What's going on, Nurse Carl? Okay, I think that's it. Chavez Mom 75, what's going on? Sailing on the Symphony for Thanksgiving. Enjoyed the vlogs. Thank you so much.
That'll be nice.
Kadrika Balka is here. All right, guys, I'm jumping to the bottom of the chat. If you commented between 6:13 and 6:16, I apologize. We Smoke Bitcoins is here too. Who's We Smoke Bitcoins? Benjamin Wilson's here. Fisher Fun Ventures is here. I figured I'm so close to the bottom of the chat, I might as well just burn right through it. Adventures of David and Aaron. What's up, boys? Lovely to see you here. Thanks for joining us. William A. going on Symphony in September. This Symphony deal really brought a lot of people in to check us out. We really appreciate that.
Going on the Symphony coming up.
Yes, that is like the hot ticket. I think because Oasis had a little downtime, and now it's going to be back and bigger than ever after it gets all the redo. And I think it's Allure of the Seas has been having a little bit of a bump still.
Well, Allure is going to be getting the Royal Amplified as well after the Oasis. So they're all going to be, I guess, pretty much like the Symphony before long. They're getting all the upgrades.
Timothy Walters, thank you so much for the generous super chat. We appreciate that. That is very nice. Timothy, you know, after the last fiasco, the guitar is, listen, dude, come on, you have to, I can't do it. It's very nice of you to ask, but we just need to put it down and put it away. Sharon, if you pull that thing off the wall, there's going to be a major disaster going on.
I thought I could. Sorry, Timothy. I thought I could get it down.
Don't get handsy over there with the guitar, Miss Handsy.
Timothy, I promise you next week Jamie will play the guitar.
No, whoa. First off,
for Timothy.
No, if that won't happen because next week we'll barely get home in time to be doing the show. We're going to be on the road for 7 hours next week.
It doesn't take any extra time to play the guitar.
Do not write checks,
Timothy,
that you can't cash. You know what, though,
Count
Timothy?
on me, Timothy.
Timothy, there is something.
I'll have that guitar ready.
Timothy, there's a little something special we have for everyone who dedicates themselves to a little super chat deal. And let me introduce you guys. This is a popular thing we brought up last week, and just something special for you, Timothy. You don't have the guitar, but what if I told you I have this?
Well, this is not what Timothy wants. Timothy wants the guitar. But thank you, Timothy. And you know what? I will make sure that guitar is ready next week, and Jamie will play just for you.
Oh, yes.
You can count on it.
You know what? I think that I might have forgot to turn off one of the microphones, and we probably heard double on that. But oops, my bad.
Sorry, that's a rookie mistake. I know you guys heard a double whammy on the vocals there, but there's a little taste of the new exciting feature of the show, the Sharon Cam. One of us loves the Sharon Cam. One of us is not a big fan of it. Can you tell? Any guesses who might be who? Zipporah Dukes is here. What's going on, Zipporah? Troy A. Summers. Lovely to have you here, Troy. Vinny Guarini is here, going on the anthem in 2020. That is awesome. Let's see, who else is here? I think that's it. Carissa Jones. First time here with you both. Everyone say hi to Carissa. It's Carissa's first time here with us.
Hi,
Thank you so
Carissa.
much. The Real Neils are in the house. Linda Lou is here. Rita Lockett. Hillstorm is here. I binge watched your videos this past weekend. You've always had the most entertaining and fun video. So glad to catch you live. Thank you very much, Hillstorm.
Thank you.
3, that is awesome. Tom Beetle Bailey, what's going on, Tom? I hope you and Rhonda are doing good. I know Rhonda's here under her name as well. I saw her earlier. Let's see. Cynthia Strom said Pro DJ has some fun footage. They do. They got some great stuff from Alaska. Again, Life with Favor and Paro DJ. Go check those guys out for some awesome. There's going to be a lot of Alaska footage you can get out there, and everything is so neat because it's there's like 4 different creators that are going to be putting out Alaska stuff, either just finishing or just starting. But it's all from different perspectives
and some of them are doing
angles
similar excursions and similar things. Some are doing different things, but even when they're doing similar things, each one's a little different. You know, they have their own kind of take on it and spin on it, so it kind of makes it interesting.
That is right. That is right. Scott Weber said we're going to hear from Jamie Van Halen. You guys are so crazy. You think that I know anything about playing guitar? I think. Arnaldo, what's going on, buddy? From Orlando, going to Harmony this season in September. That is fantastic. I know we got the echo there, guys. I appreciate that. Scott Weber said, "Who writes checks anymore?" Sharon did when she talked about me playing a guitar, and she can't cash that thing.
Wow.
I said, "Don't write checks that you can't cash," and Scott Weber said, "Who writes checks anymore?"
Yeah,
Real Life Cruiser said, "Team Sharon." See, people love the Sharon. Do you guys like, really quick? Do you love the Sharon Cam? I think it's a huge hit. Just throw it in the chat if you love it or if you hate it or what's the deal. Blaine said, was that like the Kiss Cam? You know what, that's a good idea. I should have the Kiss Cam every time I'm looking for a little smooch.
And I will not be offended at all if you don't like it.
Yes. What food do you recommend at Coco K, guys? Justin Harrell, 1994. What do you recommend?
Well, they had a great buffet setup that was included. So there also is Captain Jack's, which is a paid venue that you can go to. I would suggest going to the free buffet because it wasn't anything like what you would consider a normal buffet outdoors. They had all different stations. There all kinds of different food. I mean, they had the usual hot dog, burgers. They also had a Mexican station with like tacos, I think, and burritos, and a salad bar, a dessert little bar. I think it was like a salsa type bar for your tacos and things.
Yeah, it looked cool.
There was something else there.
There's a couple other little snack shack spots too.
Cob.
Oh, they did have corn on the cob.
Oh, and the burgers there. I will say the burgers were really good. And to be perfectly honest,
don't do it.
I'm gonna say
I know
it.
what you're gonna say. Hold, guys.
Don't
say it.
But
oh,
the burger that I tasted
comes a hate
on
mail.
Coco K or Coco Key, however you want to say
Coco K.
tasted exactly like my Johnny Rockets burger on the ship.
She said it. She said it.
And I'm not saying anything bad about it. It was good. It was very good. That's how I'm saying. That's how good it was.
I can't.
You know, most of the time you go to these islands and you get kind of like a burger with a bun, and it's not. You know, it's just. You know,
send your hate mail.
It's a burger, but
attention,
nothing overly
Sharon.
great. But this was a good burger. It was big, fluffy. The bun was perfect. It was just like a Johnny Rockets burger.
And speaking of food on Coco K, a few places, there are a couple other snack shack type of places you can get some hot food real quick. And
like
there's a place called, I believe it's
sticks
called the
and some different
Skipper's Grill. is included food, and that's right near Captain Jack's. So we didn't get a chance to go in either one of those joints, but from our research, that's what we found out. So a lot of food options on the island, and a lot of included food options that are really, really good. So take advantage of those.
You will not go hungry.
Degenerate cruisers love it when you get the reverb, so that was awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Let's see. Leanne said, I'm not surprised. Hashtag same burger. Team Sharon Cam, they're loving it. Sarah Phillips said, MGM Traveling said, are you guys turning into royalists? There's some more people loving the Sharon Cam.
We have what, 3 more videos to come out. I know it looked like we finished our Symphony videos.
The vlogs are actually done.
We do have 3 more. We have our ship tour that we filmed that we're doing. We also have one coming out. We're hoping tomorrow, if not Wednesday, our likes and dislikes of the ship. It's done. We just have to kind of edit it. And then we have, what was the other? We have one more coming up. Matthew's Pizza Review, which will be out this week. And we're going to also do a Johnny Rockets Guy's Burger comparison.
Guys, we're gonna do a major comparison. Like
although that one will not be out until next week or the week after.
Yes.
But we will mention somewhere in those what our plan is. Although we will be sailing Royal again, I will say that.
Yes, and we're definitely sailing because we are literally booked. We just don't know if we have a ship or a time that we're going to go yet, because we did sign up and drop some cabbage on our next Royal cruise at the next cruise station while we were on the ship. But you guys know that. You all watch the video, so we're not telling
anything. And actually, I can tell you, there's, I think, four ships that I've been kind of going back and forth between, possibly. One is to go on the Oasis of the Seas once she's after her dry dock. The other is Freedom of the Seas, and that is because I think that style and size of ship I would like, but it's mostly for the itinerary. I really like the Southern Caribbean, and it goes to Barbados, which is one of my favorite places. And we haven't been there in quite a while. Another one is the Quantum of the Seas.
Ooh.
And also, I've been thinking of the Spectrum of the Seas. The Quantum, the reason I'm thinking of that one is because of the location, the itinerary as well. We have an Asia cruise book for 2021 with Princess Cruise Lines, and I think I told everyone last week they canceled the main port that I wanted to go to. So, and this
you don't do that to Sharon.
This particular one on the Quantum, I think it's the Quantum, goes to that port in Japan. So. We may change it to that one. So we're trying to decide. To be honest, I think we're going to book 2 more Royal cruises, probably another one besides the next cruise that we have already purchased.
Now I am super lucky to have Sharon in my life, because she is 5 cruises out, 2 years away, strategizing, putting plans together and stuff like that. All I want to know is, what are we doing this weekend?
I'm like, I take care of booking this, and then Jamie's like, where are we going next, or what are we doing? He doesn't really care where he goes.
I just show up.
He's just like, when
I just have to be there, because as you guys know, I'm the eye candy for her, and that's why I have to be there. Let's see, we got a couple other questions. We're going to answer some questions. We're going to talk about something we are doing this weekend. Many of you know, some of you may not. And then we will field some more questions, maybe about Symphony of the Seas, and chat up a few more topics. I got a few little notes that I have written down as well. So let's see. We're going to try to get done in about 40 minutes tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just
We're
kidding.
Gonna try.
That's a joke.
Well,
I'm
see.
kidding. It's almost 40 minutes right now. It takes 40 minutes just to get through the names.
Anyway, so that's coming up with our vlogs, and then we're going to also next week have some Disney vlogs, and then after that we'll have vlogs from our cruise that we're going on this weekend. So we have a lot of vlogs coming.
We're going on a cruise this weekend?
Yeah, we are.
You didn't even tell me. Nurse Carl said, what was the thing you enjoyed most at the Hooked restaurant?
Oh, gosh. Well, the food. All of it. Gosh. Okay.
It was.
Well, we had, do you want to know specific food maybe? The service was exceptional. Mm-hmm. I had the filet mignon, which was really good. One of the best I've ever had.
And if you noticed in the video, Artie, who was our server, and he had a good impact on you when you can rattle off the dude's name 2 weeks after you got off the ship and a few days after you put him in a video that you had. He was awesome.
Yeah.
And Artie made the comment to us while he was talking about the food is the same cuts of meat they have in chops are the ones that they use at Hooked. So that's pretty cool that, that we were able to enjoy kind of the best of both worlds. Sharon got the fillet, and Matthew got double fillet.
Yeah, he had
They
two
hooked him up.
fillets.
Normally they don't do that. If you don't want the lobster tail, they give you another seafood alternative. But they threw him a bone. They hooked him up with the double turf and turf, which was amazing.
And I think he ate everybody.
Oh my God, he did. He destroyed that.
But you
that
liked, what did you like? You probably liked I want to say the oysters.
I don't even know where to begin. It was so amazing. I mean, even the friggin' Chesapeake Bay biscuits that we had were delicious.
Yeah.
And I mean, the calamari was great. The oysters come in like a half dozen I ordered a half dozen, and the dude brings out a dozen. I don't know if it was a slow night or what the deal was, but they wowed the heck out of us with the service and the quality of the food.
It was great. And I had a crab cake too, and that was really good too.
The lobster was amazing. And if you noticed that Sharon got a surf and turf, which is a lobster tail, and the fillet, and did they not give me your lobster tail and then another lobster?
Yeah, well, I ordered the surf and turf, and I didn't want the lobster because I know this is weird, guys, but I do not care for lobster. So I like certain seafoods, but I don't like shellfish type seafoods. Anyway, so I gave Jamie my lobster. So.
Yeah, so she gave me the lobster, and then the dude brings out another entire lobster and puts it on the table. I mean, it was insane. Yeah. Now,
everything was good, really.
And it was abundant.
If I had to pick something that was our least favorite, probably, because everything was so good.
Yes.
I would say that the desserts looked amazing, but they tasted good too, but they weren't maybe my type of thing I would normally order.
Is there any chance it's because you were so full, you're like, oh my God, I can't even eat this
dessert?
That
could be too. Like I had this chocolate thing with whipped cream with these little chocolate pieces sticking out of it, and it was really good, but it just wasn't something that I would normally order. But there was only like 3 or 4 options or something.
Probably the food was all amazing, but one thing I really enjoyed, and you might have seen the look on my face when I did it, was the oyster shooter. For a couple bucks, you get 2 oyster shooters. It's a glass, and it's got vodka, a raw oyster, a little bit of a horseradish, and a little cocktail sauce. You squeeze a little lemon in there, and you do a shot with it, and it was amazing. And the horseradish gives it a boom! It just gives it a kick that is unbelievable.
Let's see, so Tweety said, Johnny Rockets. Oh, she said Johnny Rockets needed more sauce.
So Tweety pays attention. She's detail oriented.
I did say that, and I think the reason is because the burgers at Johnny Rockets are so big. They're like big, thick, meaty burgers that it just didn't have enough, and you just needed a little more sauce on it, I think.
There it is. Telling you like it is. Telling you like she feels.
And I probably could have put some more on it or asked for some more, but I just...
You should have said, give me some sauce, dude. Real Life Cruisers, we hope you're feeling better.
We were just eating it kind of as they served it to us, just to kind of, get the feel.
Nancy loved the little show that the staff put on. Yeah, I think they do a lot of dancing. I heard they used to involve people in the dance, but that they don't anymore. Don't quote me on that, just something I heard. What's up, Cindy Huber?
I have not been to a Johnny Rockets on land in several years, but if I remember, I think they used to do that on land too. I don't know.
Yes.
Anyone out there that goes to Johnny Rockets?
If you're a regular, let us know.
Let me know if they still do that on land too.
Let's see. I want to jump back. I know we've had a lot of comments here. We chatted for a few minutes and didn't really move much in the chat. So let's get through a little bit. I did say hi. Johnny B is here from Bella Travel Adventures.
Blaine said,
Cindy Huber's here.
Guy's Burgers, donkey sauce can't be touched. Yeah.
You're right.
Guy's Burgers, they don't maybe look as nice, but the sauce, the donkey sauce, and I always get the ringer with the onion ring, and I mean, they are really juicy and good.
I like to think that I'm a lot like a Guy's Burger. When you look at it, it's really not much to look at, but when you take a bite, it's delicious.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Joe Durr is here. What's going on, Joe Durr? Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much.
Shannon said, what is donkey sauce? Donkey sauce is the sauce that they put on the burger. It's gosh, I'm trying to remember what it's kind of a combination of, I don't know what's in it really, maybe some like ketchup and a mayo, Worcestershire sauce, or what else.
It's kind of like an offshoot of like a Russian dressing type of a deal, if I'm not mistaken.
It has a little bit of the what's that sauce that I get at the Pig and Acre?
What, the barbecue type sauce?
But the one with the it kind of reminds me of like a Jack Daniels type sauce, if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if you're
Something
explaining
like
that right.
Like
I think you might be off there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to say that's not accurate, but that's her interpretation.
It's the sauce they put on the burgers, and it's really good.
It's mayo-based sauce, but it is awesome. That's what Blaine says. Folks are still loving the Sharon cam. So Cindy Huber said the grandson's calling. I'll catch the replay. Cindy, we'll see you later. Sarah Phillips said #Royalist. Sarah, I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what. We need a little more time on a Royal Caribbean ship to make sure that everything worked out well. I think that's something we need.
7-day, we would have, it would have been better. But it was hard fitting so much into 4 days. We actually came home, and as we were putting the vlogs together, there's things that were like, oh my gosh, I don't even remember that. And it was just, everything was so quick. It went by so quick. And then we went to Disney. Everything went by so quick. It's just like, it was just kind of crazy. So
totally,
we need a 7-day at a slower pace to really enjoy.
I think you're right. Guys, thank you so much. A few people saying make sure you hit the thumbs up. We do appreciate that. Thanks, 99 thumbs up. That is awesome. So glad so many people here watching us tonight. We really appreciate it. You guys are great. Thank you very much. Ryan I'm jumping around the chat now, so forgive me if I missed your comment, and please, if I do,
just repost
drop it back in again. Don Lee is here. Don says he's going on the Freedom of the Seas in 20 days in the Allure, December 1st. That is awesome. You're going to have a blast on that.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
So
Dave and Brandy love the Sharon cam. Thank you so much, guys. Janet said, someone kidnap me and take me with them. I need a cruise.
Oh.
Ryan says, what's your next vacation? All right, so you want to talk about that real quick? What's going on next? Go ahead.
All right, so
Let me just say a few things. Number one, thank you, Degenerate Cruisers, for this amazing koozie. If you don't know Degenerate Cruisers, go check out their channel. They are two of the nicest, most fun vloggers out there. If you like a good time, if you like a few cuss words, if you like to get down and dirty,
they are so
those
sweet.
guys
are
are
so
your
nice.
folks. And I just noticed that this matches. You playing that? Was that on purpose? Anyway, thanks, guys. I'm enjoying my very cold beer. Thank you. I'm sorry, where were we? Sharon looks so shy when you put her on the Sharon cam. That is awesome. Okay, so what is the next? Julie Renee, is Bree still your favorite ship? Really quick. And then we'll talk about our next vacation.
At this time, yes.
Okay. There you go. MGM Traveling. I don't know if we're turning into royalists or not. We have a lot of time put in on Carnival. But I'll tell you what, we were very impressed. We had an amazing time. We still need to put out some videos and talk a little bit about some things. I think the next thing you might see is what we liked, what we didn't like, and what really surprised us. Okay, well, I'm just kind of revisiting that. So we're going to put some of that stuff out.
Yeah, there were a few things that...
And you guys can make up your own mind on that.
I can't say we liked or didn't like, but there were some things that surprised us.
Yes.
So, yeah, we included that as well.
You are correct. It's the sauce Guy Fieri has at Guy's Burgers. That is correct. Degenerate Cruiser said Jamie's saving it for slow drinking guests. Oh yeah, because I am keeping it around just in case anyone here likes to leave their beer sitting around for an hour. No, it's great. Thank you guys. I love the gift. Let's see what else. Johnny Rockets cost money. Guy's Burgers included. Hands down, Guy's Burger wins.
Yeah.
That's not a bad point. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That is one point. Is if you put the cost in on it.
Mm-hmm. Scott Weber tried haggis while he was in Scotland. That sounds a little rough. I hope he had some scotch to wash it down. Sharon has not booked it yet, Leanne, but she will. Leanne said Sharon didn't book it yet.
Yeah. I haven't actually picked which one. We need to get on that.
We'll see what happens. James Hester, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. Thanks for dropping in and seeing us. We appreciate that. Let's see. I'm going to bounce ahead a little bit here.
Go back up. I just saw something. Where did I see it?
What'd you see? Shannon said, I'm going on the Dream in September. I'll be trying it then.
James Hester said he's going on the Harmony on April 26th.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I think aren't you on that cruise, Leanne? I thought that's the one.
Leanne, are you going on the Harmony next April?
No. I think it's maybe it's the Oasis, I think. The Oasis, not the
There you go.
I'm sorry. I got my ships mixed up.
That's right. Nancy noticed that my new koozie matches Sharon's shirt. Freedom is Julie Renee's favorite ship. That is awesome to hear. Everyone loves when I bust out the koozie. What food do you recommend at Coco Cay? I think we did that already with Justin, so we talked about that.
Yeah.
Why do you have to stay loyal to any cruise line? I prefer to be a cruise line floozy and distribute my favors to all the cruise lines. Amy Roger. I will tell you what, that I'm not going to say that I can't say that I regret not trying a new cruise line earlier, but at this stage of our cruising careers or lives or whatever you want to call it, I think I did really enjoy trying something new, and I'm ready to try some more new stuff.
I think it made us want to go on some more Royal ships and also try other cruise lines, which we were planning already anyways, but it just kind of reminded us that's what we want to do. We're still going to cruise on Carnival. A couple reasons. We have some booked. We've already had some booked. So, of course, we're going to go on them. But there may be some down the road that we want to go on as well. And I don't know. So we'll probably go on various cruise lines.
Like Amy said, we want to spread our favors all over town.
Yeah.
Don't take that the wrong way, Life with Favor. Cindy Walker says she loves our videos. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Anik Lalonde, hello to Montreal from Arizona. Lovely to have you here. Greg S., what's going on? Now Team Koozie and Royalists, hashtag too much change. Sorry, Greg, we don't mean to floor you with that. We'll back it off a little bit. Sheila said Jamie just shows up to film. You're kind of right about that. Arm candy and filming. That's what I do all the time. Let's see. What are your plans for Princess? Are you trying to do the same? That's what Jeff Taylor said.
I
don't know. I don't know if we have anything Princess lined up at the moment, but we're interested.
I just told him.
Hold on.
Okay, once again, Jamie has no clue.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We're booked on the Princess in January of 2021 to Asia.
I'm sorry, 2021.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Anyways, but that's the one I said I am probably going to end up canceling because it's.
See, I knew that. We don't have any plans for Princess. I just said that she's going to cancel it. I was right again.
But we do have plans to go on another Princess. It'll be 2021 because we can't fit it into 2020.
There you go.
But we will be on a Princess ship probably in 2021.
Dina Cruiser Through Life, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Everybody's laughing because I said we were trying for a 40-minute show. I know that probably won't go.
And I think too, as Matthew gets a little older, he might appreciate or like some of the other ships a little more. Right now, he really, really likes the kids clubs and Carnival. He loves Carnival's kids clubs. He's kind of grown up going to them. He feels comfortable there. Mm-hmm. So he's a fan. He has a great time on Carnival.
Yes.
Royal has some great kids clubs as well. We'll be on Norwegian in January, so we'll see how they are. But we have to go on ships where he has a good time as well. So Princess, I don't know. I know they have some good younger kids clubs, but I don't know how it is for the teenagers. So we might. By then he'll be a little older, and I think he'll enjoy it a little more. He might not be into going so much to the kids clubs. So. All
right, Sarah Roberts said, all right, I got to go through some questions pretty quickly here to catch up. I'm planning a cruise from Galveston to Mexico. What's the best month to go for smooth sailing? Mm-hmm. I want to go in October, but scared it will be rough. It's hit or miss, really. The only thing you got to worry about in October, I think, is the tail end of the bad weather from the hurricane season.
Yeah. If you can go in October, go closer to the end of October versus the first week. We've gone out of Texas a couple times in October, and we've been fine. We usually, we went on this. It was the second week of October both times on Matthew's fall break. So, and we did okay.
Do you see that right there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for everybody showing up here. 262 people in the chat tonight. That's a record. Mm-hmm. I don't think we've seen this many people in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And I hope we get to your guys' questions and that we are anywhere near entertaining. Thank you for being here. James Hester, the best time to buy your alcohol package? I'll tell you what, there's some ships where the package is one price and it doesn't change, like Carnival. There's other ships, I believe, Royal, where the price will change or you can get buy one, get one half off. So see how the pricing is and do a little research. And if you're on a cruise where it's locked into price, get it whenever you can afford it. No big deal. Just buy it beforehand. You usually save money. Yeah. And if you want to look at like something like Royal, keep an eye out in your cruise planner or look for emails coming in and telling you there's sales or discounts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would wait until just maybe a week before if you're on Royal to get it. Or if you see a sale before.
And if you're on Royal, though, make sure it is actually a discount. Sometimes they'll send emails out promoting something that's not really something special. It's just promoting whatever's going on at the time.
And also with like Carnival, if you book before you go, you get, I think it's $5 off per day for the package. So you save a little bit, but it is a set price. And I believe it's a set price on Norwegian too, I think.
There you go.
So.
Hello, Hattie Castle. Lovely to have you here. Cat Standard, welcome, welcome. Tim Walter said, smash the like button. Timothy, we appreciate that. It is always nice to see the same amount of blue thumbs up, the same number next to the blue thumbs up as there is next to the watching now. So I'm just going to throw it out there, that's all. What was the trick to getting a dozen oysters? So, Tweety, I don't really know what the trick was. You guys remember that if you watch the vlog, you know that one of the reasons that we got to go to Hooked was because we had an issue the previous night where we showed up for a pre-booked, confirmed laser tag event that we were locked in for, and it never happened, and we were never notified that it was canceled, and it really messed up our evening. And after a little bit of back and forth, all of a sudden the guy Nicholas at the counter, who was great to us in the with the end result, ended up being a little pretty generous and hooking us up, and he gave us the specialty dining, and so we did eat at Hooked. It was complimentary, which of course makes it that much more delicious. I'm not gonna lie, but and I don't know, maybe that played a part. Maybe there was a note saying these guys had an experience, or maybe that's just how they are in there. It was a slower night, not a lot of people, and they just throw a little extra at you.
Yeah,
I can't tell you for sure. Maybe they recognized Sharon. I said, that's Sharonatsea. We better roll here.
Yeah, so we got lucky, or Jamie got lucky, actually.
Yeah. Jess Gordon has a question right there. How do you think the Carnival compares to Royal? Give me two quick things unique about that, and then we'll go to the next question.
I will tell you two things Royal does better than Carnival, I guess, maybe is the way to compare.
Yeah.
Entertainment is above and beyond Carnival, and the food is probably above and beyond Carnival as well. The food is much better.
Consistently overall. We've had some great food on Carnival, but overall.
And tastes better.
Yes.
There was only one thing that did not taste better on Royal, and that is the creme brulee. It was better on Carnival. But everything else in the dining room was better on Royal.
Annick said, what cruise line would you recommend to first-time cruisers, 2 adults, and a 13-year-old boy? Can I answer that?
Yeah, it's probably going to be the same thing
I would, if it were the 13-year-old boy, I would say go to Carnival and book a ship that's relatively new. Something in the Dream class, I think, would be awesome. If you can go Vista class, like the Horizon, that'd be cool too. But that's a great place to start.
And the Dream class is, for a first-time cruise, the Dream class might be better than the Horizon or Vista, only because it's a little bit smaller. You might not feel quite as overwhelmed, but it has all the bells and whistles and perks and fun stuff for the 13-year-old. And the reason we say Carnival is because I think for a first-time cruise, that age would probably have a little better time in the kids club. Just from what our son told us of his experience on Royal.
Yes.
Because there's quite an age span that were in the kids club together. It was like 12 to 17.
It's kind of weird.
So Carnival breaks them up a little better.
Let's see. We have a question. First off, a few folks said hi to Matthew. That's cool. Do you plan on going on the Carnival Mardi Gras in the future? As a matter of fact, Jess, we do, and we are booked on the Carnival Mardi Gras when it comes out for the inaugural sailing. As a matter of fact,
on it's August 31st of next year, 2020, and it's the one that leaves out of Denmark. It's the inaugural cruise.
Yes, we are going on that one. We pulled it. We really wanted to go with the one. There's a ton of vloggers and a lot of awesome people going at once in September, if I'm not mistaken. And we weren't able to do the September. And we weren't able to have. I wasn't able to have time off to the group, a week off for the group cruise, and literally almost a month earlier to do another entire week off with travel to go on that one. So
this is
the other one's about 2 months earlier, and we could pull that off.
It was pushing it, but we made it happen.
There you go. Let's see. Justin, I know Justin's asked the question a few times. I think we answered that for you, buddy. Let's see. Where else in the world do you get extra lobster? Love the cruise life. Degenerate Cruiser said, oh my gosh, yes. Love the seafood and filet. Have you ever seen a brawl or a fight on Carnival?
No, I haven't, I don't think.
No, there was one time not too long ago where when we went into a nightclub at about midnight, which is something we never ever do. And there were a couple of girls, if I'm not mistaken, getting a little lippy with each other. But I think it was like the first night of the cruise, and they were probably just drunk, which is usually how a fight starts anyway. And that's about it. So otherwise, I can't say that I've ever seen that behavior or a lot of behavior in 25 cruises with Carnival that you hear about and read about.
With Carnival, I know people call it a party ship, and it is, I wouldn't call it a party ship. The more like how they call it the fun ship is more of, I think, a more fitting word. It's just, people just like to have fun on there. They kind of just do whatever they feel like, kind of, they don't worry about who's looking at them or what people are doing. They just are there to have fun. They get involved. They just have fun. So it is the fun ship. But yeah, we haven't had any, besides that, not really any fight issues.
That is correct. That is correct. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, Jeff, I see. Yeah, dude, Jeff was just following up. Jeff sent me a message about the Princess Cruise. I got thrown off. I started thinking of two things at once. He's thinking about it.
Let us know when you're going.
Let's see. I want to make sure. I'm going to back up a little bit. Blaine 2007 said hit those thumbs up and let's get to 200 plus. Let's do it. Thank you so much, Blaine. We appreciate that. I know I've missed a few things. I'm going to go all the way basically to the bottom of the chat now and start fresh. Leanne said they paid $50 for a drink package on Harmony, best price we could get. It was a Black Friday sale. I've seen some people comment that they did a buy one, get one. The drinks package on a 25-day Trans-Pacific is $3,000 for Mary and I. Oh my God. 25 days though. $29.50. That's a little over $100 a day. That's a little stiff. Elpina said.
I wonder though too, with that many days, I mean, how
I couldn't drink for 25 days in a row.
That many days straight, that much. Like, I wonder how.
That would be crazy. Elpina 3 said, how many cruises do y'all have in the works? I'm suffering from cruise envy right now. My husband will only let me book one cruise at a time. Elpina, you got to talk to that man and tell him that you always have to have a cruise to look forward to so that you don't suffer the cruise blues when you get off the cruise ship. It's a standard thing. If you're new to cruising, that's something that you just have to do. Always have a cruise in the works so that you never get bummed out about getting off a cruise ship.
What'd you say? We have seven. Oh, how many? Yeah, we have 7 booked right now, and we still have our Royal one to book. So
there you go. It's my first Carnival cruise for Marilyn Moore. That'll be awesome. Hit those likes. Thank you so much again, Blaine. The entertainment did look amazing. It really was, Jason and Krista. It was fantastic. Blown away. I've never seen anything like it. Laisha L. Christian, do you think longer cruises have less kids? No. Depending on the time of year is how that'll work.
Yeah, in fact, the longer cruises could possibly have more kids because the shorter cruises do, a lot of people say the shorter cruises, they call them booze cruises or party cruises. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It just depends. But I would say that more families, when they're going to cruise, they normally take a 7-day cruise. If they're taking off work, taking the kids, they go for the whole week usually. Spring break, summer, sometimes in the fall because a lot of kids will have a fall break, and also around the holidays. Those are going to be your busiest times for kids on the ships.
Excellent answer. Do you have any? Did you have any mixed drinks on Royal? Would you compare to Carnival? That's from Degenerate Cruisers. Outstanding question.
I had. I will say right now, I prefer the drinks on Carnival. I will say that only because, and that's only based on this one cruise. I've had some margaritas.
That's a weird thing to say, preferring the alcohol.
Well, she asked.
They asked. Degenerate Cruisers asked, but still.
Okay, so. I ordered a margarita a couple different times, different places. The margarita on Carnival had more flavor. It just tasted better. It was I don't know. I want to say like bland, but I don't know how margarita can really be bland. But there just wasn't as much.
There's a caveat to this thing, guys.
I'm picky with my margaritas.
We're talking to the Degenerate Cruisers. This isn't just anybody. Sharon does not like a very strong drink. She got a margarita at Sail Away. If you recall,
my thing is I don't like, it depends on the mix. It's not how strong it is. The strawberry mix, I like the kind that tastes like real strawberries. I don't like that fake flavor. That's my thing. I'm just picky like that.
Oh, you like to keep it
real. Now, another drink I had was they tried to make me a 40 is the new 20, kind of like on Carnival. And it was really good. We had it at that one bar.
Genevieve. Genevieve.
And if I hadn't had the one already on Carnival, I would have been like, oh my God, this is so good.
Yes.
But I was she was trying to make it the same, so in my mind I was kind of comparing it, and the other one had a little more, the other one had pomegranate in it, which this one didn't, so it just tasted a little different. So I preferred the one at the Alchemy Bar better on Carnival.
All right, so now I'm going to talk. Sharon does not like a lot of booze, so I tasted the drink she got on the sail away, and that you could taste the tequila, and she doesn't like the frozen margarita if it's got a strong tequila taste. She needs a lot of clean strawberry flavor and a hint of tequila. So that's the deal. And I can tell you, for me, I had a few beers, but I will be honest with you.
Oh, beer's a beer.
I drank about 1/10 of what I would usually drink during this cruise, because I knew every day was 100 miles an hour with so much to do, and I wanted to record and do so much vlogging, and I really wanted to experience the ship, hangover free, groggy free, the whole 9 yards, which is what I did. So I had minimum drinks. I had a couple of Long Island iced teas that I asked them to use cranberry juice instead of the cola, because they call that the Long Beach iced tea, which I'll be drinking plenty of this weekend.
Oh, and we have the drink package this weekend.
So you're so excited. And the Long Island iced teas were very mediocre, to be honest with you. But there was alcohol in them, so what do you like? So a little hit or miss on the booze. I think we still steer towards Carnival. Again, not enough sample size to really compare the two.
Hey, the drinks were great on Royal too. I'm just saying, if I had to choose, I liked the Carnival ones a little bit better, and that was just based on the one ship as well too. I'm
there
sure all just like with Carnival, you can get on one ship and the drink might taste a little different than another ship. I'm sure it's the same with Royal.
Amy Rogers, yes, we still have an inside room on the Mardi Gras, but we will be looking to change that out if one comes available. Hold on, we got to go quicker.
I've been watching, but we're going to take that inside.
Dominic said, what's the biggest piece of advice you'd give to a first-time cruiser? Love the vlogs. Thank you so much. Amazing content. I would say do your research and make a plan each day. Look through the paper, look through the app, look through what the ship has to offer each day, and find things that you want to do and make a note to go and do them, so that you don't miss out on fun things. And don't forget to explore the entire ship.
And just relax and have fun, and don't let little things bother you.
Shannon Rook said, I got, let me say, Beth Ollinger, I saw you out there. Thank you so much for being here. Dante Slocum's in the house. What's going on? The Real Neil said, what type of room would you recommend for a first-time cruiser with 2 kids, 10 and 8? I will tell you that if it's in your budget, get yourself an ocean balcony, an ocean view balcony.
Yeah, only because they're
if you can afford it, go for it. There's a lot of people that cruise a lot, and they stay with interior cabins, and their mindset is that I'm never in the cabin anyway, which is fine. But we have really enjoyed ocean balconies, and it's something we really missed on this Royal Caribbean cruise that we just took.
And it does give you a little more room, and if it is your first cruise, you may feel more closed in with an interior if you're not used to it. So, but you'll have a great time no matter what room you
That's right. If you're Reuter, Scott Weber, good point. Scott said, make sure you go on sailings longer than, like 5 days or so. Shorter sailings is traditionally more of a party, which is why we're going on a short sailing this weekend, as a matter of fact.
That's not why, but.
That's not why? I thought we were going to party.
No.
We needed a vacation after our last vacation. ABB, always be booking. Excellent, Laisha. Thank you so much. You are absolutely right.
Up there.
About what?
I don't know. Go up.
Go up a little?
Down, up. Yeah, that way.
Okay. Where you at? No, you can't go. You're going too far backwards. We
Maybe
gotta
it's
go
the
forward.
other way. Might be the other way.
We got to go forwards. We got to go
I saw
forward.
half of it, but I didn't see
Alpina
the
3
whole
said, I'm
question.
trying, Jamie. I'm trying. All right. Tell him I highly recommend it. From one dude to another. Alpina 3's husband. Hey, listen, here's the best part about cruising and why we can do it, and why you guys can do it too, is you can book now for a very small dollar amount and pay a little bit at a time. And then once you get on that cruise ship, virtually the entire trip is paid for, besides messing around and drink money, excursion money, and fun money, as we call it. So it's a great way to budget yourself and still have the vacation of a lifetime. That's why we recommend it. Charles Hahn is here. What's going on, Charles? Our last cruise on Princess in the steakhouse, we both had surf and turf, and we had to tell them to stop bringing us more lobster. One of the best meals we've had on land or sea.
That was nice.
Charles, let me get this straight. You told them to stop bringing the lobster? Were you not just putting it in your pockets and putting it in your jacket and stuff for later? When is the best time to cruise, says Bianca Gooden?
It depends on when.
Tomorrow.
Well, anytime, but it depends on where you're going. Different months are better for different areas.
Chris says, do you think Carnival should come up with a drink package between Bottomless Bubbles and Cheers?
No.
Well, I don't think so.
I think it could possibly be a good idea, maybe, for people, or have something, you know, the problem with the drink package with all the cruise lines is both people have to purchase it, and sometimes one person doesn't drink that much, or they just don't drink at all, but you have to purchase it for both. So, yes. And I don't know, I don't think that will ever really change because of the whole sharing factor that happens. So
you're absolutely right. Hey, I know we're getting towards the bottom of the chat. One reminder, we haven't talked about this that much, but we currently have a big giveaway in the works. If you guys don't already know, go to the Sharonatsea YouTube channel, which I'm pretty sure you know where it is because you're here now, and look for the video that talks about the 10K giveaway. Again, I get it. We have passed 10K. We're not here to talk about how many subscribers we have right now, but we hit 10K a couple weeks before our Symphony of the Seas cruise, and there was so much going on that we couldn't put a deal out then. Things have happened pretty quickly lately. We've passed the 10K, but if you go to the video that talks about it, let me show you guys really quick what you want to do. I think you can hear me as I change this and show you this stuff, but let's see, what we want to do is show you, step one would be to go to the video, all right, and you'll look at the screen and it'll look a little bit like this. It'll say Sharon@Sea. There'll be a little description underneath. I talked about finally the SAS 10K giveaway is here, and if you click on the show more link right there, then the next thing you'll see is the rest of the video description. This is what we're talking about when we say it's in the description of the video. It will open up to give you all of the details and the information. For instance, what you can win, a $200 Amazon gift card along with some Sharon@Sea swag, including a tote bag, a lanyard, and who knows if anything else. Maybe a glossy 5x7 photograph of Sharon on her first cruise. You never know what else is in there. But it'll show you the email to send your answers to, which is sascontestanswers@gmail. And then there's 15 questions. And the contest, the drawing, the deadline to enter is Sunday, July 7th. And during the live show, we will announce a winner. Whoever has the most right answers, the most correct answers will be the winner. And if there's a tie, all those winners' names will go into a hat, and then a winner will be drawn. Now, we'd love for you to be there if you feel confident you got a lot of answers right, although we've decided that you do not have to be present to win. We think that's unfair, potentially, if somebody just doesn't make it for a pretty good gift here. But that's the deal, and that's how the deal is going to be working. So that's the scoop. Make sure that you get into that. Coda J said, when you go on another Royal Cruise, can you the kids clubs and the teen clubs? Can you talk about the kids clubs?
Yeah,
we sure will.
Actually, that's another video that we will probably, I don't know if we'll incorporate it into the ship tour or do it separately, but we did get video of all the kids clubs, including all the smaller kids clubs, the different age levels, and all those areas too. So we still have that to put out as well.
Florida Krista, who's an alcohol aficionado, said the mix does make a big difference.
See.
Yep.
See.
York Ragsdale Doodle says, York, what's going on, buddy? I really missed the ship show not being on Sunday night. It really messed me up a little bit.
Yeah,
so can't wait to see you guys next week. If you don't know, make sure you tune in to see York and John Klaykowski at the Klaykowski's YouTube channel on Sunday nights for the ship show. Two awesome dudes having fun, letting their hair down. Well, actually, I don't think there's a lot of hair on that set, to be honest with you. But regardless, they're awesome guys, and they have a lot of fun. They just put on the Cruisy Awards, which we were a big winner, and we really appreciate that. And make sure you go watch that video as well. One of the greatest things we've ever seen for the cruising community. York said, I like drinks on Carnival better also, but found the bar service better on Royal. Interesting.
The bars didn't seem to be as busy on Royal. I did notice that.
Yes.
You know, Carnival takes a little longer to get your drink.
Yes, and Nancy noticed, yes, is Genevieve on the live stream. Genevieve was awesome. Sheila loves the Alchemy Bar. Carnival drinks are weak with the package, 1 ounce only. Royal doesn't strap you down like that. Pyro Punch, oh my God. Long Beach Jamie, but all rums. You're Long Beach Jamie, but all rums. That sounds awesome. I'll tell you what, I will say this, Donna. If I find that if you want a good drink, you got to throw a couple bucks somebody's way. And if you do it at if you go to a bar that has a lot of, like, there's a lot of eyes on it, there's a lot of activity there, then yeah, I think they're going to be a little more strict with their pours. If you go somewhere else, if you have someone getting you the drink and you throw a couple bucks as a tip, maybe they get a little bit more loose-wristed, if you know what I'm talking about. Kim Travel says, we go on Horizon July 7th. My next cruise will not be until the SALL group cruise. Hubby said no more until our 20th anniversary in 2022. He's gotten you on lockdown. I'm so sorry about that.
Well, at least you have one coming up soon.
Jack Grieve talking about Rob from Life with Favor, and those guys make some of the best videos. They sure do. They are awesome and great people. Can we pay the daily fees for Royal Caribbean ahead of time? And I think by daily fees they mean gratuities.
Yes, you can. You can You can pay them, prepay them. Yeah.
Albert Ortiz, you guys will have a blast on your first Royal cruise. That'll be a lot of fun. You guys packed a ton into that cruise. Such fun to watch. Thank you so much, So Tweety. We appreciate you saying that. A beer is not a beer when you live in draft beer country. Crazy Cat Travel, you're right. Sharon's not a beer person. She doesn't know.
I can't even remember when I drank a beer last. I don't care for beer. It's just not my thing. So.
Hold on. I see something there. Toby, what's going on, buddy? Thank you so much. We appreciate the super chat.
Thank you, Toby.
Very nice of you. I love traveling vicariously through you. And you know, Toby, with your super chat today, you get a special one-on-one conversation with the lovely and talented Sharon at Sea.
Hi, Toby. I don't know. What do you want to know? Anyways, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy our vlogs.
That's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Oh, I think you got more double sound that time again. Oh well, I can't remember to do that. I'm sorry.
That's too much for you.
I might have to shut down the whole Sharon Cam deal. I am
my gosh.
really struggling with it. I'm not a skilled board operator like other people.
Quiet next time.
Like, you know, Sean and Steph from IRL, those guys do insane, amazing things during their live. I have no idea what they're doing and how they do it. They have pop-ups and crazy stuff going on. I'm barely struggling to hit 2 other buttons at the same time. So it's a tough one. I can see getting a drink package for a short cruise, but on longer cruises, I just don't drink that much every day. Scott, you're right. I mean, you can tear it up for a few days, but after that, you need a couple days to just dry out a little bit.
And we always look at how many ports there are also. If you have a lot of ports, then you're probably not going to drink as much when you get back on. You may drink in the port or, you know, so.
Hey, DCA10. DCA10 loves the drink package. That way you're not spending too much. You are absolutely right. Drink package is only worth it if you're going to do some serious drinking. Otherwise, you're wasting your money. You're kind of right on that, Timothy. At least one of you has to do some serious drinking. Sean Jackson from Michigan, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. Hello, Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel. Do you have to pay for the teen clubs on Royal? No.
No.
You don't pay to go. That is included.
In fact, they're included on pretty much every cruise line.
Yes. No charge. They could have an event here and there or something that you pay for, but otherwise going and being involved is all included.
Yeah, some of the younger ones will have special times you can go and pay to be there longer at night and things.
That is correct.
On a daily basis, it's free.
That is correct. Let's see.
All right,
have some loose wrists.
Included. I guess I won't say free.
You're right, Donna. All right, so listen, I'm down at the bottom of the chat. Sean and Steph, tech, graphic designer, and video production. Darling, don't beat yourself up. That's what Slinky said. I know, Slinky, I know that, but you know, you work towards it. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie. If you watch some of the videos we put out a year ago, and the stuff we're putting out now, it looks like a 4th grader got a hold of a video camera and was making his own videos. And now things are pretty good, but I'm still learning stuff and stuff like that.
Kind of self-learned.
I'll tell you what really drove me. The thing I hated the most about Royal Caribbean, and I haven't experienced this on Carnival. So Royal Caribbean in the main dining areas, both in Hooked and in the main dining room, the lighting they have, I think it's like LED lighting or something like that. And if you notice, I had a lot of flickering video clips, and it's due to the particular lighting that they have in there. And when I was recording, I didn't really notice it Probably because, you know, I didn't have my glasses on all the time and I couldn't even really see.
Well, it wasn't flickering when we were just sitting there.
Well, it wasn't flickering sitting there, but if I would have paid more attention to the screen on the camera, I probably would have noticed it more, but I just couldn't see that well.
I don't think so, because I had used my phone too, and I didn't notice it on my phone.
No, your phone wasn't as bad though, but my camera picked it up heavily, and I tried to use some post-production software to clean it up a little, and it did a little bit in some cases. But it was a little bit rough, so it's something that I definitely learned to work on shutter speed and things like that I just wasn't aware of, and I wasn't expecting the lights to react like that. So it was really odd. So word to the wise, if you're recording video on a royal ship and you're not up to speed with shutter speed details and how frequency and megahertz of lighting can affect your video, do a little research on it. Maybe it's because I wasn't drinking enough, I didn't catch it, I'm not sure.
Oh my goodness.
Jamie's a perfectionist, love the older ones, we need a rerun. We're thinking about going with the 2.0, a lot of stuff. The lights suck in certain areas of the ship, you are absolutely right. Sheila said, I'll always be a rookie, I'm afraid. That's what makes the channel great, how far it's come. Thank you, Sarah, we appreciate that.
Thank you.
Slinky said, oh, I thought my TV was going out, LOL. Slinky, what a smart aleck. Hey, look, hold on, look what we have tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We just wanted to show you guys that we don't hold a grudge.
Yeah, we have our royal cups. Someone asked last week what they looked like.
Yes.
And I know they were in our last vlog, I think.
I got the blue.
We brought them. Well,
that's right.
This is one of them. Actually, that one's probably Matthew's, and this was yours because
this is mine. And I love it, and I will cherish it forever. I love my Royal Caribbean drink cup. And anyone who says I didn't love it, I don't know what they're talking about. Let's see. What else? What do you guys think about the ultimate dining package? Ryan, I wish we would have had a taste of it. We had a little bit of a taste. I will tell you this though. When we were deciding which specialty restaurant to go to, we had already gone to Chops for lunch, so we didn't want to double dip, although it was tempting. And there's some other amazing restaurants on the Royal ships, on these Oasis class ships. Central Park has a...
that was the other...
God, what is the one? It's escaping me. The Park something, 120, 150 or something like that. Wonderland is someplace Sharon really wanted to go to for the amazing experience. There's like Wonderland people, and the Mad Hatter comes out, which I didn't want anything to do with.
I wanted to go for the experience more so than the food.
But we saw some videos of the food, and it looked like nothing Sharon or Matthew would really be interested in eating. And it was one of those things where there's like a plate with a tiny little portion that looks all neat and pretty, and I don't need that, man. I want to eat, you know. So we didn't we didn't do that. Although maybe we should have done that for that one person that commented on the videos. Remember that one lady? We had one person comment on our videos how disgusted they were at the amount of food that we ate, and they couldn't even watch the rest of the videos because of the fact that we wouldn't stop eating the free food on the ship. And I didn't want to. I wanted to let her know there were multiple hours between feedings, but I didn't want to break her heart. She was just so angry at us for it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. Check your camera settings and switch to 50 hertz. There you go, going places. Thanks. Where were you before the cruise? I hadn't experienced that. Maybe it's different lighting on Carnival or something like that, but I hadn't run into that on Carnival ships. But on the Royal ship, I just got blown up by some of the stuff. Let's see. What else? What all do you think about booking a guaranteed cabin? Chris, it's risky, but give it a shot. It's better than no cabin.
Yeah, we booked a guarantee. Well, actually, our Royal cruise was a guarantee to start with with a boardwalk balcony, and it was probably about a month before our sailing that they sent us our room number, our cabin number. Yeah. So we actually ended up on deck 10, which was kind of in the middle and kind of in the center there. So we actually had a pretty good boardwalk balcony for the views. So you are always risking it, but. If you really prefer a certain cabin, then don't do it. But if you're cool, like we were, and we were like, we'll just take whatever, then it might be worth it. Yeah. Oh, Blaine, that's a great question. What port location did Sharon wreck the ATV? Oh, Blaine, that was in... Come on, man. Come on, Blaine. You think we're going to fall for that? You think you're just going to throw a random question out on the live show that has to do with the giveaway contest, and we're just going to give you the answer? If anyone doesn't know, that is one of the questions in the giveaway.
I know that you pump it up for the thumbs up, and we love you for that, but I'm not just going to give you that
answer. We'll
answer
that on July 7th.
For crying out loud, Blaine. Good night, LW. Thanks so much for being here. Val, Avanezov Esquire says, favorite ship? Our favorite ship still to this date is?
The Breeze, I think.
Carnival Breeze still.
Overall.
That's right. Quick question, Sarah's idea said, what if you book a cruise in 2021 and change your mind and you can't go? Can you use the deposit you paid for another cruise? My first cruise is in 98 days.
It depends on what rate code you booked under. Sometimes if it's a fully refundable deposit, it can all transfer over. If it's not, they will usually, depending on the cruise line, they will keep a fee, and then they will give you the rest of your deposit back in like a future cruise credit. Sometimes they will give it back to you, but most cruise lines will put it on as a future cruise credit. But you will get charged a $50 to $100 fee depending on the cruise line.
Look, so Tweety said, I love the looks of those cups. They look like something I'd want to have in my kitchen myself. Oh no, that's not what she said.
I was like, what?
I don't think she likes them. So let's see, what else? I think we're catching up. I think we're doing good. It's 7:13. What else have we not talked? Oh my gosh, hold on a second. Toby, dude, you're back. Are you guys going to try another cruise line, Celebrity Holland America, NCL, and have you ever done Disney?
Oh, okay.
Toby, hold on. First off, Toby, thank you very much.
Okay, I will answer that on.
Do you want to? Okay, yes. Hold on. Sharon is going to answer that here. Toby, time for you to go one-on-one with Sharon on the Sharon Cam. Hold on. Don't talk yet.
Can I talk?
Talk now.
Okay. All right, Toby. We are booked on Norwegian in January on the Norwegian Encore, and or the other ones. Oh, Celebrity. We have been thinking about a Celebrity, but it's not in the near future. And we were just talking about Holland America this weekend, actually, and it's not something we ever thought we would go on, but they have some really cool early booking bonuses which includes the drink package, and there's some good deals. So we were actually considering a Holland America down the road too. So there you go. Right now we have Carnival, Norwegian, and Royal booked in the near future, or in the next couple of years.
Outstanding, and I think I remember to handle my business here on the board. So way to go, Toby. Thank you very much. Hope that answers your question.
Disney. Yes, we have thought about doing a Disney cruise, but we will probably not do a Disney cruise. We'd rather just go to the Disney parks.
Yes.
Our son doesn't really have an interest in going on a Disney cruise, and there's no casino for us. Jamie really likes the casino, so we probably won't venture onto a Disney cruise.
There you go. Brian Blair says, Azzy.
Who's what?
Brian Blair said, Azzy. How does he know Azzy? Have I talked about Azzy before? I have.
I don't know.
Loved your PC home build video. I actually built a similar system because of it. Thank you very much. I'm going to tell you, here we are a few months after the fact. My computer, I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood. This thing's running like a champ. And my video editing is much, much easier and more reliable. Eddie Moonshine said that kind of flickering interference would be fluorescent or high pressure sodium LED will not cause the flicker. Is that what it is? Eddie, if that's true, then I stand corrected. I thought it was like an LED thing or something like that. I've tried to read up on a lot of it, so maybe I am wrong and it's the opposite of LED, which would be the fluorescent. Maybe I just don't understand how I never had it on Carnival per se, but it really was so prevalent on Royal. Maybe much more lighting, maybe the setup of the dining areas, I'm not sure, but it really kicked my butt. Thank you for the heads up on that. Let's see. Bring back the old cup, says Leanne. 107 more days till our next cruise. Hi, Cindy. What's going on? Cindy and Paul. Great to see you guys.
Nice.
Lovely to have you here. Make sure you check out Hi See Cindy on her YouTube channel. Those guys make some awesome videos of their cruising experiences.
What
just
ship are you
sitting there
going
with
on?
them, chilling out, and having a good time.
What's your next cruise, Cindy?
Let's see. Cindy will answer you in the meantime. Let's see. Hit those likes so we can get to 200. Thank you so much, Blaine. So I'm not sure if you answered Royal or Carnival. That's what Mike said. All right, Mike. So our official stance is that right now.
Right now we're both.
Right now we're both. But I'm not going to lie. 4 days on Royal, 25 cruises on Carnival. We're not prepared to say that we like Royal over Carnival yet. There were a lot of things that we liked better on Royal, but it's not like they were things that we couldn't get something in the ballpark on Carnival? We've had some hit or misses on shows.
Now,
we've had some amazing meals on Carnival, but Royal was more consistent with higher quality meals.
I can't say that we would get something that close on Carnival, but there's a lot of, those are two big things. There's a lot of other small things that go along with it.
Yes.
You know, the customer service and some of the friendliness of the staff. Some other things like that we experienced, I guess, had a better experience on Carnival.
Yes.
But like we said, that was just one particular cruise on Royal. You know, so we need some more. We need at least a couple more.
Melissa from Taste Your Travel said we might be the only people that don't like the food on Royal ships in the main dining room. They've tried 3 cruises and just not that impressed. Well, it probably depends on what you're comparing it to.
And I wonder if possibly if it could be the ship. I know with Carnival, some of the older ships, maybe that's not as fancy, or they don't kind of as some of the newer ships. When we went on the Horizon, we had a much better experience, much better food quality, the way it was presented, just our plates, everything looked quite a bit better than our last Carnival cruise before that. So, it may have something to do with the newer the ships, just, I don't know. It just seems like the newer ships have a little bit better quality overall.
There you go. LED will cause flicker unless it's DC powered. Okay, that's what Firestorm said. So there you go. Some different answers on the lighting, but let's just make sure that you check the lighting before you record in certain areas. Disney not for us either. Plus, they don't come to Australia. That's what Real Life Cruisers said.
Yeah.
Hi, C. Cindy. I've been using Adobe Premiere Pro, and I'm probably only using like 10% of what it can do, to be honest with you. But it's really increased the quality, in my opinion, of the videos, and hopefully you guys agree.
Yeah, there's so much you can do.
Scott Weber's going to be on the new Stottendam, geared to a younger demographic. He'll let us know how it goes.
Yeah, let us know. I've heard that ship's really nice.
We definitely will. Justin asked about Matthew being on the live stream. Every once in a while he gets on, but he's just not a fan of going live. I'm not going to lie.
July 7th for the giveaway results. He will definitely be here then. That'll probably be the next time you see him on a live show.
Nancy said, I have shared my Azzy stories. We loved it. Okay, thank you very much, Nancy. I was like, how do they know to call me that? Have you guys been on the Bliss? I'm going on 3 weeks in Alaska. Buck 19, what's up? No. Glad to have you here. We have not been on the Bliss yet. You guys are awesome. We are at 7:20 right now, our time, 10:20, an hour 20 minutes in. Still 245 people here. You guys are tremendous.
Yeah.
We'll go. I mean, I don't know how we'll go for a little longer.
We'll go for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to put Jamie back to work on editing a little more so we can get another.
I got to go to bed. I get up early
tomorrow.
Yolanda said, "Are you getting any more lanyards?" Yolanda, right now we don't have any more lanyards coming. Unfortunately, all of the complimentary, introductory Sharon@Sea Cruise Crew lanyards, all 300 of them, have been dished out. And people are wearing them from coast to coast and continent to continent at this point. Unfortunately, I couldn't use mine on the Royal Caribbean cruise because their sea pass is RFID and can't have a hole punch in it. Not cool.
Yeah, but we will. We do have some plans to have some on sale in July. Once we get back from this cruise, we have July is going to be a really busy month for us. We have a lot of things in the works and plans going on.
Do we have any cruises?
Also, we'll be doing a lot of preparing for our group cruise for this October.
Oh boy.
So
we'll talk about that.
Couple months are going to be extremely busy.
Mike, yes, Sharon is a travel agent. Facebook, Sharon@Sea Travel. You can ask in anywhere on the cruise group page. I think there's a number of folks that have used her services. I think they'll say good things about their experience with her. Maybe even people here in the chat might have something decent to say. But yes, she is, and she's recently has reduced a little bit of time in her real job. Don't quit your day job, they say.
Yeah.
She's been able to take that step back a little bit and dedicate a little more time. She's about to the travel world, so we're very excited about that too. Thank you for asking. Ryan said, let's see the Sharon cam. Sharon@Sea, you're not stopping anytime soon. That's what York said about the show. Loyalty is everything. Diana, Charles Joseph, what's going on? What perks do you get at your level with Carnival? Free drinks, onboard credit, priority boarding? That's what So Tweety said. Can I talk about it? Or you want to talk about it?
Sure.
Oh, you know what? Do you want to?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm curious what all you're going to say.
What do you mean? Are you testing me?
I am.
Sharon is right now, you guys don't know this about Sharon. There's some guilty pleasures she has. One of them is to hear me answer and then add to my answer, showing that my answer was insufficient and lacking. That's what she was going to say.
Jamie, no, I just want to make sure that you give them all the information.
Okay.
And don't.
So we are, on Carnival, we are Platinum, and there are a few perks. One thing I do like about Carnival that I liked more than Royal is in the boarding area at Carnival, you do have separate areas that you do sit in if you are Diamond, Platinum, faster to the fun, and the likes of that. So that's kind of neat. So we do get priority boarding. So that's pretty cool. When we get on the ship, our room is ready immediately. We do not have to wait until 1 or 1:30 or anything like that. So that is very cool. On Carnival ships at guest services, they have a separate VIP line for Diamond, Platinum, and also faster to the fun guests, which is neat. The Key does not have that. As a matter of fact, we did not see a separate line for guest services for any level of loyalty. Maybe there is one that we don't know about, but we didn't see that. So that is a perk. Debarkation in tender ports, or what they now call water shuttle ports, where you have to shuttle from the ship to the port. We can just go to guest services or a predetermined place, and they will push on an elevator that is set aside just for priority members, and they will take you down and you get right off the ship. You don't have to wait in a huge line, so that's pretty cool. When we debark the ship, it's a little chaotic, but we're able to flash a Platinum card and you usually get bypassed to go to the front of the line, although it's not a listed perk, but it's something that they do for us. What are some other things that I've missed?
If you want them to do your laundry, you get per person a free bag. They give you a bag and what you can fill it up of laundry for a week's cruise. Or
yeah. You do get all right, I forgot, you reminded me now. You get a complimentary plate of little treats, like usually chocolate covered strawberries to the room. On the last day, there is an hour-long party of free alcohol. It's the Diamond Platinum party where you all the captain and all the first officers are there, and the cruise director's there having a big event. There's music and stuff like that. So that's very cool.
And
Matthew and we enjoy doing that.
You also get a gift. They give you a VIFP sort of a gift. I mean, it could be anything from...
I think your favorite gift was that towel, like a fleece blanket.
Yeah,
not a towel, a blanket you got and stuff like that.
We've gotten hats, we've gotten
headphones.
Just little gifts for everyone. And then you also get a pin that has the ship name on it, like a silver metal type pin.
And if you have children, you get a $5 credit
you get
for the arcade.
$5 credit for the arcade per person per child. So. And so when we go, like, I get one, Jamie gets one, and Matthew gets one. So, and they'll give it up to 2 children. So we usually get 15, but a lot of times they don't ask us how many children we have, and sometimes they'll give us 30. But you get free arcade credits if you have kids.
There you go. Did I cover everything, Sharon?
I think so.
Did I answer good enough for you?
I think there's a couple other little things that people get, but they're not anything that we ever use, so I don't really pay it.
And I get to have a card, a Sharon card that with a hole punched in it that I can wear right here and kind of flash it to people.
You're never gonna let that go.
The cold cups, they don't seem to be really insulated, but it is a thick plastic, so it does keep things fairly cool for a period of time. Although we didn't really use them much, and if you watch the last vlog when we finally took them out of the cabin to use, well, the Coke Classic wasn't available, so that was a drag. That set me off into a rant and a tangent on video, and I just had to share it on the vlog.
You're very negative tonight, aren't you?
Hey man, I tell it like it is. That's why the people are here. Are you guys here because we tell it like it is? Do you appreciate that, or would you rather that we kind of, butter it up and glossy it up a little bit and make things up? Let me know what you dig a little more. All right, so I'm jumping to the bottom of the chat. I'm sorry if we missed your questions, but we don't have a lot of time left. but we want to cover some stuff and see what's going on. Some more people have joined. DJ Cruisers here. What's going on? Rafael Zangano. What is up to you, Rafael and Alana? Oh, we were featured on their video the other day where they talked to that dude Mario who lives on the Royal Caribbean ships.
That's pretty cool.
We asked the question. I think we asked the greatest question ever. You'll have to watch it to find out, so make sure you go to their channel and check that out for sure. Kelly Aslan is here. What is going on, Kelly? All right, so Sharon, what are we doing? Yes, tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. Butter us up. Nancy, you're kidding. Nancy loves here because she loves when you drop the hammer. Yes, everyone likes us to tell it like it is, and we hope you appreciate that. I'm probably a little obnoxious sometimes doing it, but that's what you get.
Yeah. Well, and too, we even on the cruise, we kind of tell it like it is, and even when things don't go our way or are not the best, I don't want anyone to ever think we're having a bad time, because we always usually just laugh things off and go on about our day and have a good time.
We've never had a bad day on a cruise, a bad moment or two. And if you watch our vlogs, I know we sound like Carnival homers because we were on the ship so many times and we've been with them for so long. But we're very honest about bad cruises or cruises that aren't really up to par.
We've
been very clear about
cruises
some of that stuff.
Weren't our best.
They didn't wow us, yeah.
But if someone said, "Would you go on that ship again?" we might say, "Well, it wouldn't be our first choice of ships to go on, but we would definitely go on it again."
Yes. Raphael said the whole punch is in the mail. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, dude.
Ryan said, "Are you guys Floridians?" No, we live in Arizona, actually.
Yes, we are. That's why when you see us in 82 degrees,
we're dying.
With 82% humidity, we are about to die because we don't know anything about humidity, and it kicks our...
We're used to the heat, but the dry heat.
We try to keep the show clean for the kids if you're out there. So earmuffs, that humidity really kicks our ass. I'm not going to lie to you. It really, it crushes, it kills me. I am drenched in sweat. Like, my shirt changes color. It is insane how bad that humidity kills me.
Tweety said that I had to hold the cups while I was playing mini golf.
Yeah, well, she said that's a great representation why she doesn't like the cup.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was weird.
I don't
it was
like
weird.
to carry anything around on a cruise. When I'm on a cruise, I think that's one reason I do like the lanyards to put my card in, is I like to leave the cabin, do everything.
Florida Krista, good night to you and Jason, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry.
And I don't want to carry a purse around when I'm on the ship. I'll take one with me on the cruise to the port, but everything goes away. I just want my lanyard with my card and to be free and just do what I want to do. I don't want to carry anything around when I'm on a ship.
I will tell you what. So here's I'll give you a quick synopsis of my issue with the cups. Number one,
God! Stop with the cups, Jamie.
People are really up in arms about the cups. They're up on the cups.
I think you're up in arms about the cups.
The cups were poorly represented. When we got to the cabin, there were 2 cups with no reason. For all we knew, they were left there from the previous guests and never taken away. There was not one mention of the cups or what to do or how to use them. Our research told us there will be drinking fountains to fill them at. They do have chips or something inside of them so that the fountain knows that you are signed up and eligible for that drink. But there was nothing about it, so we didn't like that.
Well,
and number 2, we know you can get. We did because we researched it.
Yeah.
But if we didn't research it and we just knew we purchased a drink package, we would have no idea why the cups were in the room or what their purpose was. And you can't tell me different.
No, if it was our first cruise,
you can't tell me different.
If you were a first-time cruiser, then you may not have a clue.
Known.
I mean, just if you've been on a cruise before, you would probably know, oh, hey, these are for my drink. You're going to catch on.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. If I didn't know anything and I was a new cruiser, I would have thought that they were souvenirs from the guests before me and that they were left in the cabin. Swear to God, that's what I would have thought. So I just want to. I know you could go to the bar and get the drink, but just the concept that these are part of the package. I'd rather have the soda fountain set up where I can hit my CPass and it'll recognize that I can get the drink, and then I can take a glass that's already there so that I can use it and then put it down somewhere where it can be properly cleaned up instead of having to carry my own cup around the ship.
They might think that they're giving you an extra little perk because you're getting a souvenir cup.
Maybe. Val, right now we are still fans of Carnival.
I think you answered that already, didn't you?
Oh, no, not from Val. That just came in a minute ago. Yeah. So, we've only got 4 days on a Royal ship and 25 cruises on Carnival. So we still are committed to Carnival, but we are not done, and we are booking another Royal cruise, and we're going to go some more and really check it out and see how we're going to do. James Lemerick, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. James is going to be starting up the Frank Foster drinking game soon, so anybody that wants in on that, he can tell you all about it. Lisa Wise is here. Wally, Rachel, possibly Rachel, but maybe Rachel. Cindy E is here. What's going on, Cindy E? Who else is here? Linda Lou, we talked to you a little bit, going to Yuma soon. That'll be a nice trip. We've driven through there. Haven't been able to stay there. All right, so let's talk about it. This weekend, guys, what do we have going on, Sharon? Tell the people what we're doing.
We are, we booked this because for one reason, we can drive to California. It's a quick.
We booked what?
3-day cruise. We're going to be on the Carnival Inspiration.
Woo!
We wanted to do something else this summer, but since we had such a massive cruise and Disney, and that was a big, costly adventure, we figured we'd keep it close to home. So we are going to go on a 3-day cruise out of Long Beach down to Ensenada and back. We'll leave Friday. We return Monday morning. We're going with Matthew. We're also taking my mother with us, and our two oldest granddaughters are going to be going with us as well. So it's like a kind of a family weekend adventure.
One of them was in the chat earlier. If you were here at the beginning of the night, her screen name was Stupidly Stupid. If that doesn't tell you what a goofball she is, I don't know what's gonna tell you.
Yeah. So and they are 13 and 11, and so they'll probably be hanging out with Matthew at the kids clubs. Although the younger one, not so much the older one, but the younger one wants to be in the vlogs a lot. So you'll probably see her a lot in the vlogs.
Yes.
So
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So a couple questions about it real quick. You guys need a break from everything. Thank you so much, Shilly. You're right. David and Aaron, we're going to have fun on the Inspiration. I know you guys were just on there. Go check out the Adventures of David and Aaron's channel for their Inspiration vlog. We took a look at that to get wound up for it.
It's going to be crazy because we just got off the biggest ship at sea, and now we're going to be going on one of the smallest ones.
If I might.
So different.
If I might, indulge me real quick. Let me show you guys what we're talking about. We just spent, all right, so watch the screen, check this out. We just spent a couple days on this, right? We were on this ship for a couple days. Look at the size, look at the features of it. I mean, unbelievable. We were on that ship for 4 days, taking our first Royal Caribbean cruise. Now we're going to be getting on this. I mean, do you guys not see a difference? Do you see a difference between this and this? Holy culture shock. That is going to be unbelievable. We've been on a ship just like that before, but...
Well, we've been on that ship before.
On the Inspiration?
Yeah.
I thought we were on the...
Imagination?
No. What's the other one? There's another one with a term that's a little...
Elation?
No. One more that has that.
Okay, well,
I forget what it is.
The only ships we've been on in that class was the Elation and the Inspiration.
Well, all right. So whatever it is, I don't know if we've been on. Are you sure we've been on that one?
Yes, we did a 3-day, the same itinerary.
I thought it was the same ship.
No.
Okay.
Jamie.
All right. Well, I stand corrected. Regardless,
Yeah.
we were on Symphony of the Seas 3 weeks ago. Now we're getting on the Inspiration.
Yeah, I think Matthew
Couldn't
was
be different.
probably like 7 or something. It was several years ago.
It is 1 or 2 inches smaller. You're right, Raphael. It does look like a bass boat, James Lemrick said. But I'm here to tell you, we are going to have a blast.
Yeah.
And what we're going to show you guys, and the theme, I think, of the vlogs this time, the last time was, can we become loyalists now that we're Carnival, or can we become royalists and go to being a royalist from a Carnival loyalist? And we're on our way potentially, but not yet is the answer to that question. But we are going to go see, can we go from Symphony of the Seas in a massive mega ship, brand new ship, biggest one on the ocean, to one of the oldest, smallest ships on the ocean, and can we still have fun doing it? And I'm going to say yes, and I think the fun's going to start, and Blaine, you touched on it.
Yeah, it does have
cocktails.
the 2.0 upgrades, so there's a Guy's Burgers, Blue Iguana, it has all of those on board. It has a water park now. So we'll be spending some time there probably too.
Yes, York said, can we see that ship comparison again? Yes, dude, we sure we sure can.
We'll have a great time.
All right, so here is Symphony of the Seas. Massive. I mean, look at this. Our cabin was on the inside of that rear. It was, I mean, like you have to head into the butthole of the Symphony of the Seas to get to where our cabin was. I don't know how else to explain it, guys.
Oh my goodness.
It sounds disgusting, but looking at the picture, it's the best way to describe it. And then we're going to be going on the Carnival Inspiration. This thing came out in like 1996, 97. It's 20 years older. It barely has balconies on it. That's how old this ship is. The balconies back then were like high-end suites.
Yeah, well, technically they don't have balconies on a ship. The balconies are junior suites.
Yes.
Their junior suites are the same size as a balcony on some of the other Carnival ships.
Yes. So
no balconies. Yeah, so actually we did not opt for a suite this weekend. But we did get an ocean view cabin, so we will have a window.
That could be the comment of the night. Slippin' Digits #1 fan said #aft hole.
Oh
that is the aft hole. That is amazing. That is a fantastic comment. Slippin' Digits #1 fan. That is good. Hold on a second. I might. All right, I have some new ideas who Slippin' Digits #1 fan might be. I'm just thinking out loud. I know there's a couple people I think it could be. All right, I won't get into it here. I will contact that person directly and put the challenge up to them. Lisa, there are a few balconies, but the balconies on this ship are actually considered suites. Yeah. And they're really the size of about a standard balcony, but there's not many of them. They are way up high and kind of tucked in.
On deck 11 forward, and then I think it's on deck 6 in the middle. They have a few grand suites, which are actually, those are bigger than a balcony, and those are suites.
Yes, but they're not anything to write home about. So we're just doing an ocean view for just a couple days. York said doesn't look very inspiring, but I'm sure you'll have fun. Yeah, York, that is not the ship that you want to go on. If you haven't been on many Carnival cruises or even many cruises in general, that ship is not going to wow you. If it was your first cruise ever, maybe you'd be like, this is cool.
Well, yeah,
because you didn't know any better.
Our first cruise was on the Elation, which is that same
same type of ship.
And we were really wowed back then, years ago. It was our first cruise, and it was the best thing ever.
Yes.
But then since then, after seeing more updated ships and larger ships, then it'll be.
But York, I will tell you that that my goal will be to create a vlog that you will watch, and you'll be like, I have got to get on that ship. I need to get on that 20-year-old ship, 22-year-old ship immediately.
I am excited because I am going to actually get to drink my 40 is the new 20 drinks again at the Alchemy Bar. There's an Alchemy Bar on board. I'm excited.
Yeah, Matt, you're right. Matthew wasn't even around for the Inspiration.
Matthew,
you are so right about that.
Matthew's been on the Inspiration.
It doesn't. No, but I think he means when it came out. It's not the size of the ship; it's the motion of the ocean. Thank you, Sheila. We appreciate that comment. Very nice, very nice. Yes, I love small ships just to relax. That's what Donna said. But I will tell you one thing that we will like better about this ship over Symphony of the Seas. We will know without a shadow of a doubt that we are on a cruise ship and in the middle of the ocean, because that thing will be moving nice, and we can see a lot of water everywhere we go, and that's one thing that will show you that I think will be really cool. So there you have it. Scott Weber's first cruise was the Imagination. Alchemy Bar, Violins Bar, lots of fun. That's what David and Aaron said. We will be checking both of those out, guys. Firestorm B1 said, I have to get on that ship. That's my reaction whenever I see a cruise ship.
Yeah, we don't care what ship it is. We will gladly go on any ship.
Cindy E's got 173 days until my aft hole cabin. Man, you started something there, buddy. You really started something there, #1 fan. Wallet Travel, what's going on? They have the same amount of lifeboats, 9 on each side. That's what Annette said. That's good. I hope there's enough for everybody. There's only 2,000 guests on this ship compared to almost 6,000 on Symphony of the Seas.
Some of the ships have the same amount of lifeboats, and at a distance you can't tell, but when you look up close, the larger ships, I think the lifeboats, they hold like twice as many people. So.
This is a great idea. Shannon Rook said I would buy the t-shirt. We need to create a shirt. Sharon at Sea, we survived an Oasis class aft hole. Can we make that?
Oh my gosh.
Scott Weber said, I wonder how the Harmony Seas will compare to the Panorama. We will see and tell you about it because we will be on the Panorama.
Oh, yeah.
What did you book when you were at the next cruise desk? Doing Royal again? Yes, we are. Cruise Shipley?
Yeah, we booked on the next cruise, if you've ever done it, you pay $200 for a cabin, and you can either book one right there or you can wait 2 months, or actually you have 360 days to book it. But if you want the onboard credit that comes with it, you have to book it within 60 days. So we haven't decided yet, but we will definitely be booking it within 60 days so we get some extra onboard credit, and we'll let you know.
Stacey Brown, just curious, did you find Royal cleaner? Well, I'll tell you what, the ship we're on is brand new, the newest ship on the water, so yes, it was clean.
It was.
I will tell you one thing,
clean.
though. A lot of people talk about the cleanliness of the ship, and quite often it's simply the age and the condition and the wear and tear, and it could be a little bit of the people.
Yeah.
I bet a ship that does a lot of short cruises, like the Inspiration, might be a little bit rough around the edges than the ones that do 7-8 day cruises.
The older cruises, they get rust marks on things and stuff like that, and that's not necessarily dirty. It's just it's age. But when we were on the Inspiration, or not the Inspiration, we were on the Horizon. It was new too, pretty new, and it was, I mean, perfectly clean too.
Yeah.
So I think that's more of an age thing.
For sure. But I will tell you that one thing that drove us crazy about the Symphony of the Seas was every morning there were literally 10 to 15 carts, cleaning carts. Like every 10 feet you were like dodging cleaning carts going down the hallway, which is almost as annoying as when people just leave a couple dishes outside their doors, which you see a lot of on Carnival.
We did notice that on the Symphony. There were, when they were out cleaning, there was a lot of carts, and the hallways, they almost seemed a little narrower because when you walked past the cleaning cart, it was kind of a narrow, the rest of the aisle was kind of narrow to get through. We were walking. Yeah.
Ryan Garbett, I don't know if that's the guy's name, the cruise director, but the cruise director on Symphony. I don't know if his name was Abe, but it seems to me that the cruise director on Symphony of the Seas is that doesn't sound like his name. The cruise director is really just an afterthought. He was barely anywhere. And we didn't really notice anything about him.
We saw him twice, I think.
Yeah, he was there at the balloon drop, and he was really uninspiring, nothing too exciting. He just came out and said a few things to bring the balloons down, and maybe one or two other times. I will tell you that Carnival is known for the interaction of the cruise director and how they can really lead the day's events, and where they're just everywhere. You go to a show, they're introducing it. You go to somewhere else on the ship, they're introducing. I mean, they're just everywhere, and they're very impressive. So I will say that the cruise director, much better and more interactive if you're into that kind of thing on Carnival.
And years ago we never really paid any attention to the cruise director, so it really wasn't that of an interest to us. Really.
And later in life we started to enjoy it a little more.
We started noticing it more, and
Tony, thank you so much. Super thankful for you guys. Newbie here. What are your thoughts on travel insurance for your trips?
Well, I would recommend it, especially if you have any kind of health issues or you're booking during hurricane season. If you're going maybe overseas, going somewhere far, I would highly recommend it then. But I always do recommend it. Personally, do I always get it? I'll be honest and I'll say no. We don't always get it. In fact, we probably don't get it more than we do get it. And
I think I'd say we rarely get it.
And you know what? We should get it, but we just
and that's a travel specialist telling you that.
But I will highly recommend it to other people, because if something goes wrong, I want to make sure that they're taken care of and that they don't have any problems.
Excellent. Bud Trimble, thank you very much, Bud. I really appreciate that. Bud has a message for you. Check your email, Sharon. It shows a good comparison. Bud, you know what happens when you do the super chat. There's really one thing that we can do for you, and that is send you over to the Sharon Cam.
Hi, Bud. I will definitely check my email after the show, and thank you for whatever it is you sent. If it's a comparison, I would love to either watch it if it's a video, read it. So thank you again. Thanks for the super chat.
Oh, and I forgot to change the sound again. All right, whatever. Just suck it up, people, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Come on. I don't know what you want from this show.
You are in a mood tonight.
We're trying to hang in there. Always a good idea to get insurance. We've used it and had to cancel a cruise once. That's what Blaine said. I mean, if we had a job that potentially something could go wrong, or as we get a little older, we consider a little more with potential health issues that could sneak up on you. But it's a decision that only you can make. But if you're concerned at all, the couple dollars of that travel insurance might give you the peace of mind that you need to not worry about any of that as you get ready for the cruise, because there's enough for you to be worried about, not worried about, but be thinking about and excited about the whole time. York Ragsdale said he never even really realized much about a cruise director until he was on Carnival, and the guy Simon London was everywhere, and he raved about him and said he was fantastic.
Yeah, that is one thing about Carnival. They are everywhere, and when you leave the show, sometimes they're at the back just to kind of shake your hand and say hi, you know.
Good night, Dave and Brandy.
With them or whatever the case is. So yeah, they are everywhere.
Our favorite cruise director has proven to be Mike Pack. We've had a couple of good ones. One guy we really enjoyed on the Splendor ended up leaving to go work at Caesar's Palace in Vegas.
Yeah.
So for him, it was a stepping stone. There's been some other good ones. Yeah. We've enjoyed the Reverend Dr. E. He's a very amusing guy and a lot of fun. But our favorite by far, hands down, is Mike Pack. Yeah, he's been on the Horizon. We've had him on 3 cruises. We've been lucky enough. One of them we actually planned because we knew he was going to be there, and he is unbelievable.
Yeah, he is great. One that is everyone raves about is Matt Mitchum, and so we were excited that he's going to be on the Mardi Gras when we go on. So we'll get to meet him finally.
Timothy Walters, dude, thanks again. That's very nice of you. We appreciate the super chat. Let's give you a really quick second just to say hi. Sharon wants to say a little something special to you.
Thank you, Timothy, and it's great. You're going to have fun in Vegas next week. We're not that far. I wish we could come join you, but have a great time in Vegas, and wish we were there. Thank you, Timothy.
It's a goofball.
Timothy, we'd love to go to Vegas, but we're going to be on the ocean. Yeah. So, but dude, that'll be a blast. But if you need some tips on what numbers to bet on the roulette table, holler. So let's talk a little bit about, so we are booked on the Carnival Inspiration. So here's the plan, guys. Can I tell them the plan?
You just told them the plan.
No. I need the plan. Do you guys want the quick breakdown? It's 7:49 now. We're getting towards the 2-hour mark. We'll see where this night goes. We're having a good time. Oh my God, there's 213 people still here. You guys are out of your minds. Do you know how late it is? Jesus. If you're new here, there's something we've always said before, is that we stay on and keep talking till we get under 100 people in the chat. We've joked around, said if you want us to shut up and go away, then you just need to get off of the channel. But we really like having you guys here. So
I have to change to 2.
So here's the plan. And somebody asked us earlier. I'm sorry, I noticed the question, but we've been out of Long Beach a few times. And we went there not too long ago, where they opened up the new port, which is amazing. We really love the new port setup. It's great. It's smooth. It's silky. It's buttery, like good B-roll. Speaking of good B-roll, you're going to have some soon.
There you
we'll
go.
talk about
That's
that.
what we're going to do.
Real quick. Okay, Sharon is waiting for and expecting a new tech toy from Amazon. We'll talk more about it when it comes for her and her cell phone. Okay, tell them what it is real quick.
I'm getting a gimbal. So
she's getting a gimbal for her cell phone.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually probably most of this cruise, I'll be doing the majority of the vlogging. Jamie will still be doing a lot of the B-roll and things on his camera, but the vlogging part, I'll probably be doing the most of it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are tuning out because I just won't shut up and people don't like me.
No, but Jamie plans to be in the casino a lot this time, so that's why.
So all right, so here's the scoop. So Friday morning,
so I will take you to all the different bars and you can have a drink with me. I'm excited.
Can I have a drink with you?
You're going to be in the casino.
Damn straight. All right, so one of the reasons we booked this, speaking of casino, one reason we booked this was because we had a casino offer, which is a sweet deal, and it really just worked great together with the timing and Sharon's mom wanting to go and everything. But the offer we have is that drinks are on the house whenever you are in the casino. The idea is they keep you gambling and they keep you drinking. Usually you pay for drinks, unlike Vegas and Laughlin and places like that. So anytime we want to drink, we're going to be in the casino for it. Wow. And we decided also to get the Cheers package on top of that.
So we're laying by the pool.
So when we're by the pool, I'm not going to lie that just in case, I don't know, Sharon's mom needs a coffee or something like that, we can get the hookup. Don't tell anybody we said that. Oh my God, 210 likes, 210 watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. But so we got that going on. But here's the deal. We're going to be driving from Arizona early, like at 2:30 in the morning of the cruise, driving the 5.5 hours to LA. I am going to and because we're going to be carrying 6 of us. 6 of us are going. for comfort, we are going to rent a minivan. That's right, I said minivan.
Yeah, we are.
To make the ride over there. So I'll take you guys with me to go do all that kind of stuff. So you'll see the whole beginnings of it. And we're going to leave early, drive there, hop on the ship for a couple days. Like Sharon said, this is my relaxation cruise. She's going to try to do a little more vlogging. I'm still going to handle some camera stuff and all that. So don't worry about that. But we're going to try to do some fun stuff. We're going to see how the Cheers package works for us on this particular cruise. We're going to show you how the casino experience is.
Yeah, we also get a slot tournament or a blackjack tournament included as well. So I don't know which one Jamie's going to do. I'll probably do the slot tournament at some point, probably.
So we have that going on. It is going to be fantastic. We are going to have a ton of fun, and we are super excited. Royal Caribbean Casino did not treat us well. Cruise, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it too much. There just maybe it's just because there wasn't enough time.
I think that's
it was, and I had so much other stuff to do.
We didn't.
We didn't gamble too much.
Just maybe a couple hours total during the whole cruise.
We were running so much on the ship trying to get stuff knocked out that by the time we would have gone to the cruise, I was bushed.
Yeah, we wanted to show it to you guys, but we also wanted to see it ourselves, and so we were just trying to see everything.
Yes, I think that York said, how much do you have to gamble to start getting the Carnival casino deals? We gambled a butt on the Magic.
You'll probably start getting some off and on. Was a different deal than our normal ones. The normal deal that we get a lot will give us $99 deposits, and then sometimes you get drinks included when you're in the casino, sometimes not. It just depends. Sometimes, and you also get a little bit of a reduced rate. This one was something different. This was like a $20,000 tournament kind of a deal, which it wasn't really just an offer for us. I think anyone could do it, but it was capacity controlled. So like a couple weeks after we booked it, if someone got on to book it, they wouldn't be able to book it because it was full. So
yes.
For that rate.
There you go. One person said, your son's so lucky. I was lucky to go 1 kilometer from home as a child. Kilometer. Chris Ford, I have a feeling you may. I don't know. I'm assuming you're not in the States. Chris, welcome. Matthew is a lucky dude. I'm not going to lie. I mean, we can't deny it. The kid's spoiled with that, that respect. So
yeah,
we're not going to try to pretend he's
lucky because we had him a little later in life. The other kids are grown, and they weren't quite as lucky. Although they did get to cruise when they were teenagers, but when they were younger, they weren't as lucky as Matthew. So
yes. Yeah. Tweety said, you had plenty of time, Sharon. Those slots are just brutal. You're not kidding. But we are looking forward to this trip, to having a blast and just relaxing. Yeah. We're still going to vlog it up, don't worry, but it won't have the pressure and the intensity that the Symphony trip did. So we're just going to be relaxed and have a good time. Yeah. What gimbal did you get, Sharon? You remember the name of it? Do you need to look it up real quick?
We were going back and forth between 3.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look.
Check your phone real quick. Yeah, I forget.
It's not
the DJI.
Yeah,
we thought about it.
Yeah.
We found one. We don't need anything super fancy. We just want something that we can walk around with and get some stabilization going on. Maybe a little panning and face tracking, but I'm not really sure if even that'll get used. But something that would just give us a cleaner, more stable image was really the biggest thing.
The Zion or the
No, it's not the Zion.
The
Home? Is that what it's called? Hold on, you can't just pick up your phone. Go. Oh, can you click on? You can't go to Amazon, can you?
Yeah.
Can I do it right here?
Yeah, I can.
Am I going to mess anything up if I just go online right here while we're doing this and take a look and see what it is?
No, I already saw it. It's the HOD.
The Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus.
Yeah.
The new 2019 edition. Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus is what we have got our hands on there. So that didn't mess anything up, did it?
Probably all I can handle.
So Sharon's not as tech savvy, so just something that'll work and give us some clarity, and it's something that we can use when we're walking around the ship and when we go live. Speaking of live, we are planning to go live. That's probably important to talk about. Friday before the ship sails, we'll be doing a live look-in from somewhere fun on the ship.
So
we're not sure where.
Late afternoon, and on East Coast time. So maybe like, I don't know, anywhere between 2 and maybe 2 or 3-ish or so on Pacific time.
Yes.
I say East Coast. I meant Pacific time.
York says he has a Zion gimbal and it's great. York, is that for your phone or is that for a DSLR or a mirrorless type of camera?
We were looking at the Zion and we were almost going to get that one. It had a lot of more buttons than I thought I needed to confuse me.
Yes. Let's see. What else? Chris said, yes, I'm in New Zealand. There you go, buddy. Hey, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. So nice to have folks so far away come in. It really means a lot, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's see.
And we will be live next Monday night as well when we get home. We'll be home before
that could
6
be.
p.m.
We'll see how that plays.
If anything, we might just be running a little late, but if so, we'll post it on the Cruise Crew and on the YouTube community tab that we may be, if we're going to be like 6:30ish or so.
We'll see how the travel home goes. Flat tire can really throw a wrench.
We'll be live even if it's late.
What else? Jamie, do you use a gimbal? Scott Weber said, I don't. I have been practicing and trying to get a little bit better with a more steady camera and getting B-roll and some stuff like that. I've tried to watch stuff that other people do, like Griff and Alyssa, who does some great stuff, and I've seen a little bit of what he does, and I've heard him talk about it and try to copy. I mean, you try to copy from people that are doing things well that you like, I'm not going to lie, and pretend that that's not the case. Yeah. So the port we're heading to on this cruise, Raymond, is very simple. One port, Ensenada, Mexico. Yeah! We're going to have a good time. Yeah. I know there's going to be some Mexican beer and tequila involved in that, and I plan on getting a lot of each one of those. So Bianca said, I'm looking forward to the vlogs coming up. York says he used it for his phone. Do a live at like 5 a.m. and let us know how the drive is going.
5 a.m.
Blaine, listen, man, I'll go live at 5. Live at 5. Boom. That should be a news show. Oh, I think it is.
Maybe we'll go live when we get in. Maybe we'll go live in the morning when we get to the new terminal, inside the new terminal, and show you what I mean.
Hold on, I got to answer this question for David and Aaron.
What?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I almost tore the joint down. All right, guys. David and Aaron asked, what type of full-size tripod would you recommend, and what brand name? I want to see if you're seeing this thing okay. So this is something that I have used a lot. This is a Manfrotto tripod. Now, there's a lot of different ones out there. There's some that are just like you stick it and it just stays flat and barely moves. This one, for a few extra bucks, has some motion, but I didn't have to break the bank with it. But what I like,
it's a little taller too. The other one we had you couldn't raise it quite as tall.
What I like about this tripod is that there's a clip here, and it's got this little piece, if you can see it, and it spins into the bottom of the camera. Then it sits in there, and then you clasp it shut, and it locks it and it seals it really well. Another thing is this handle here has got a wheel, and you can turn the wheel so you can move it, and you can get some nice movement shots if you want to, and you can adjust it very quickly. So it's got motion. It's not the smoothest motion around, but it's got enough motion that you can move it and get some decent shots with it, and it's really proven to be pretty good quality. So it's a Manfrotto. I don't even know what the technical name of it, to be honest with you, but Manfrotto is the brand, and that one's worked pretty well for us. If you have an extra 50 or 75 bucks, you can get one that has smoother movement, but there you go, guys. So David and Aaron, hopefully that answers your question. What's your favorite port terminal? Ryan Garbert said.
I have a couple. One of them is more the terminal, I guess. The other one, we like the view you get from the sail away. Miami, we love the sail away.
Oh, yes.
When you leave the port and you're on the aft of the ship, and just the view you get is amazing. So we enjoy Miami for that. As far as port, for the whole way everything works and how smooth everything runs, I'd say maybe Port Canaveral.
That is a nice port.
And then later you get that view from Miami too once you pass Miami.
Oh, there you go.
Down
Cruz Shipley, no, I am not a tech or video person. I'm just an old dude that likes to try new things. Ensenada tacos are definitely something I want to try. DJ Cruiser. In Ensenada, they have a blue hole. Blaine, are you still thinking about the aft hole? I think you're stuck on the aft hole. James Lemrick, no, I did not just take my pants off. That requires a little more super chat than what we've gotten so far tonight for me to go pantless. And I'm just kidding, so don't anyone send anything in. That was a joke.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Gotta watch you guys. Box of Makeup, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. And thanks for writing. Box of Makeup is new and already loves us. Barely even knows us, but loves us.
Well, thank you.
Love it when guys get their toys out. Sheila Bossiger, that's an odd comment. And if I said it the opposite way, it would be rude and crude and I'd get myself in trouble, so I'm not even going to go there. Miami's so easy to get on the ship. All the ships are in a row. That is yes. It is very easy now to get it. It's pretty easy. We had a little bit of a wait getting into the port of Miami for Royal. They have a new terminal there, and I think they're still ironing out some details.
Oh, when we're driving in. But once we got in the port, everything ran so smooth.
For sure,
It ran probably a lot quicker than when we went on the Horizon.
You are so right.
Out of Miami.
You are so right. Let's see. So Tweety odd commented. Sheila loves it. What else? All right. Any other? All right. What have we talked about? Everything we want to talk about? Hold on. I have a list. Can I go to my list?
Oh my God.
We talked about the giveaway, right? You guys are up to speed on the giveaway. We showed that. I think you guys are covered. If anyone says no, tell me about the giveaway. Let me know in the chat. I'll cover it real quick. We talked about the inspiration. We talked about our cups. And I explained my cup rant.
That was important.
Any
I
idea?
see another question here really quick.
What's that?
From Box of Makeup. Have you ever been to Roatan? And also, what do you recommend?
Box of Makeup.
Many
go
times.
look in our videos. Go into the sharonatsea videos. Go back about maybe 15 or 20 or so. And Sharon made a video on Roatan. And if you watch a lot of, we go there quite often. We've been there a number of times and had some amazing experiences. And her Roatan video will answer that question.
Two things really quick is a great tour company there is Real Deal Roatan Tours. They're very reasonably priced, have some great tours. Also, Little French Key is amazing.
Good night, Lara.
So those are two things. But yeah, I have a video with several things to do there.
All right. Eddie Moonshine said, is Royal more expensive than Carnival? Yes. Yes, it is. We found it to be more expensive.
And some of the the Carnival newer ships, when you book a cruise, the prices have gone up considerably over the last year or so than what they used to be. But Royal is still overall more. Just like, for instance, I'll give you an instance. Because I get contacted, and if you go online at Royal, they have a deal where says kids sail free. So people will contact me and think that it's going to be a lot cheaper because the kids are all free. Well, they are free, but the price you're just seeing online, it goes, when you add those kids on, it goes back up to like the regular price, not that price, and then the kids are free, but you do still pay port charges. So it's
fuzzy math.
Yeah, it's deceiving. Let me just say it that way.
Good night, Greg S.
It's deceiving. So it's, for a family of 4, you may be thinking if a cruise is $500, you're just going to pay maybe a little over $1,000 in your mind for the 2, not the kids. Yeah. You're going to still end up paying almost $2,000, so to speak, when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
So
the money moves around a little bit.
Yeah. And a lot of them do that. Norwegian does that as well with all those perks they offer with their drink package and their perks and they have an option where the 3rd and 4th sail free. The same thing happens with them. The prices get adjusted in there as you're booking it, and it still comes out more. Okay,
really quick. So the giveaway. So a couple days back, within the last week or so, we put out our giveaway video. Real quick, all you have to do is go back and look for the giveaway, 10K giveaway video, and check out this photo, guys, and you'll see what I'm talking about. When you find the sharonatsea 10K subscriber giveaway, if you look at the description box right below the video, there's a button that says show more. If you show more of the description box, it'll take you to the next section that opens up and tells all the giveaway contest info. 15 questions. Whoever answers the most questions wins. If there's a tie, we'll have a random drawing. Sharon@Sea makes all final decisions. So if your answer is a little on the edge of right and wrong, Sharon makes the final decision whether or not you are familiar with the answer. $200 Amazon gift card along with some Sharon@Sea swag will be the giveaway prize. We just want to do something fun. We thought about some different prizes and things to give to people, and we ended up saying, you know what, let people pick their own stuff. Here's an Amazon gift card. You can get anything and everything at Amazon. So we just thought that would be the coolest thing to do. So there's the giveaway. Symphony vlogs, they're over.
Well, the vlogs.
The vlogs are over. Still a few more videos that we're going to be putting out about it.
Right.
But coming up after this weekend, we begin putting out our Disney vlogs.
Yeah, we're going to try to get our other vlogs out for Symphony this week, like we talked about, our likes and dislikes and our ship tour and those things out this week before we go, so we can start on Disney next week.
There you go. And
Matthew's pizza review.
Matthew's pizza review.
I have had more people ask us about his pizza
people
review.
want the pizza review. So we have Magic Kingdom, Epcot Center, and Animal Kingdom coming up. And next week we'll be working on those. That's a whole new deal. I mean, I can vlog a cruise, but vlogging Disney, we'll see how that plays. You guys will tell us. Hey, another thing, we've had a few comments. I apologize. Your lead news anchor has not been on the news lately. We have had so much going on. I do apologize sincerely, and we promise that as we get past a little bit of this cruise stuff and we take a little cruise break, we'll get back to making sure we're sharing all the great news and all the news that's fit to print that will affect you guys with your cruising and your plans and your scheduling and all that kind of stuff. So my apologies for not being up on the news, but there's only so many hours in a day, and right now they're all getting used. And one other thing that's pretty cool, we just hit 1,500 folks in the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew, so that's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. If you're not in there yet, go to Facebook, look up Sharonatsea Cruise Crew, and join the group and have a lot of fun with us. We appreciate that. And another big milestone that we just hit was 2 million views on our videos, and that's super exciting. And thank you so much for that as well. So,
and
so
be sure
you guys
to
are
follow
great.
us on Instagram. In the past, we haven't been the biggest Instagram, not real regular with posting on Instagram. We are going to try to get better at that. And try to start posting daily, every other day on Instagram. We have
it's gonna be Sharon's deal.
On this our weekend cruise coming up here. We're going to be posting. I'm going to try to post a lot on Instagram, so you can kind of follow us through the weekend there as well. So check us out, and if you're not, if you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram.
There you go. What else is going on out there? Yes, Crazy Cat Traveler, we do sleep. Cabin Table MDR, Jamie, do your coworkers at work watch your vlogs? So a couple of them, most of them are familiar with it. One or two of them watch. Every once in a blue moon, one or two of them will pop in the chat, but it's very rare. Sharon has actually booked a cruise for one of them and is in the process of doing it for another. And they laugh at me because I talk to my boss and I say, hey man, I'm going to be requesting for some time off. And he just goes, another cruise? And I go, yeah. And he goes, okay. And it's pretty much works like that. So there you have it. Mallory, thank you so much for noticing. Usually we drag butt to get the vlogs out. It takes a lot longer, but we really want to get these out quickly. We knew there were folks that were curious about it, and we talked it up a lot, and we didn't want to let anybody down.
Jamie's been working like every day outside of work.
A lot of most free time is spent just working on something that has to do with the vlogs. It's anybody who does them. If there's any creators out there, by the way, if you're a creator, make sure you pump your name out here before we wrap things up. And,
there's a lot of time.
It takes a lot of time.
A lot of time goes into it, more than you would realize if you don't make them. But there's a lot going into the editing.
Yes, and especially if you're trying to make something that you like to watch and you hope others will like to watch, and you try to make something a little different. And if you watch our vlogs, I think you know that our goal is to bring you with us. There's a lot of different vloggers out there. There's facing the camera vloggers, there's camera away from them and talking vloggers, and there's a lot of stuff in between. And we try to get a happy medium, tell you what we're doing, why we're doing it, show you what we're doing, and then share our impression or experience with it.
Our big goal is to bring you along so you feel like you're there, and then also show you what it's like and give you some good tips along the way, kind of like an overall thing. So that's kind of our goal.
Yes.
With our vlogs.
For sure. There was another question, I think, one on Norwegian Bliss. I'm looking forward to a review of that ship. We would love to go on that ship, Kimberly on the Bliss. Yeah. And one day we will. One day we will. We're really just trying to hurry up and retire so that we can go. I just don't know how we're going to afford it once we're not working anymore. So we're excited for the Encore. It'll be the same. It's the same as the Bliss, the same
category.
And if you want more vlogs from us, it's very simple. You have to book all of your cruises through Sharon so that we can work less and cruise more and make more vlogs. It's a give and take, people. It's a give and take. We did see that, Charles, that bus accident in the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like 32 people in the accident, 28 people went and were treated and returned to the ship. 4 people were flown back to the U.S., to Miami. It's some crazy stuff. Raymond, I am using Adobe Premiere Pro. And York said, what? There's no wrapping up. York, man, I know you're here, dude. We're with you. We're there with you. I know that your buddy, your neighbor, your best friend, your partner in crime is in Alaska right now, and you're probably home. You're probably feeling like you need a hug. And I want you to know that... Come here, man.
Oh,
York, if you're out there, bring it in. It's going to be okay, man. He'll be back soon. Ship Show will be back.
Oh, my gosh.
You guys will be good. So I hope you got that hug, and I hope it felt good. And that it gives you a good night's sleep, buddy. Did you have Wi-Fi in the Symphony? If so, does the Wi-Fi go all over Coco Cay?
It does. Yeah.
Justin, we did, and you can watch. We made a bunch of videos from the ship, some better than others, but we did, and we did have some Wi-Fi. Yeah. The Wi-Fi was amazing.
Yeah, it's the best Wi-Fi at sea.
Royal Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean has the best Wi-Fi.
Carnival's sucks as a rule, and we've had 1 or 2 decent experiences.
Yeah, their newest
and I can't
ships.
imagine the Inspiration has anything but crap. Excuse me, but junky.
Yeah,
internet.
Carnival's newest ships have pretty good Wi-Fi, but it's Royal, hands down, has the best Wi-Fi.
That is right. Nurse Nancy, you are a cruise vlog content creator. Mm-hmm. If you guys don't know Nurse Nancy, well, first off, I know you do, because you see her everywhere. She is the most active person in the cruising community you're ever going to find. She's creating her own vlog, so do me a favor, please. As you wrap up here tonight, run over to Nurse Nancy's channel. Just search her, go to see her on YouTube.
Subscribe to her.
Subscribe, watch a couple of her vlogs. She is the sweetest, kindest person. She's got a very nice husband that hangs out with her. And she's making vlogs. She just got
off the Horizon recently, and she's in the process of putting out her Horizon vlogs.
That is correct.
And we are really enjoying them.
Yeah, so make sure you check them out. Robbie O'Malley, he's out there, does some cool vlogs. So make sure you check him out. Other folks, David and Aaron, are out there. Just a glance at the screen right now. Who knows what else is out there. What is your Instagram, Sharon?
Sharonatsea.
Sharonatsea. We keep it simple. We don't want to confuse anyone.
Everything. We're on Twitter, Sharonatsea, Pinterest, Sharonatsea. Every social media site is that we have a Sharonatsea.
Yes.
Except for we have the Facebook group, Sharonatsea Cruise Crew, and then I have my Facebook page, Sharonatsea Travel, for travel related.
If you want to reach Sharon for any travel related needs, just questions now as you're planning to book it to go tomorrow, whatever you want to do, and anything in between, sharonatsea@gmail.com. Again, sharonatsea@gmail.com.
Yeah, you can find information under any video on the Sharonatsea Travel page is the email. Also, my phone number is on the Sharonatsea Travel page as well.
Yes.
So lots of ways to contact me.
Yeah, if you call, usually, I mean, she's usually quite busy, so if you get a message, leave your message, and she'll holler back as soon as she can.
Yeah, if I don't answer, I always call you back.
And Leanne Franciscone is our newest team member. You've seen her out there in the chat. And no doubt, she's got a lovely little family, and they'll be putting out some vlogs coming soon because she's gonna catch the bug.
Yeah, they're big Royal fans.
They love Royal, so they've been talking us into it. And there's a chance we might be trying to coordinate our next Royal cruise with a seasoned veteran family who can show us all the ins and outs of cruising on Royal. So Leanne, if you know anybody who could help us out with that, let us know. All right. Other things we just want to mention before we go. Number one, we still have availability if you still want to get in on the Sharonatsea group cruise this October 13th.
And it's almost sold out.
Almost sold out. Leaves out of
Miami on the Horizon.
On the Carnival Horizon for 6 days. It's going to be amazing. I think at last count we had how many cabins booked? Roughly.
Oh, gosh. I couldn't tell you right now.
Maybe 2 or 3 at least.
Oh, God. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Is there more than 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Is there more than 10?
Yeah.
Is there more than 20?
Yeah.
Okay, 20, more than 25. The people
want
to know.
It's close. I haven't done a final
Somewhere
count
between
yet.
20 and 25 cabins have been booked for the group cruise. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a great, great time. So you still have time to get in on that too.
Also, there's our group cruise the following in 2020 on the Breeze,
yes.
where we're teaming up with La Vida Loca, and
no
there's
any
a
moonshine.
lot of cabins, well over 100 and I don't know 20, 30
yes.
more. I don't know.
2020 Group Cruise York has
a lot of cabins
over 100 cabins have been booked. Between Jenny and Sharon, they have booked the crap out of that ship, and that is going to be amazing. You guys know them, you love them. And if you don't know them, you have to go check them out. La Lido Loca, Tony and Jenny, some of the hottest cruise folks, some cruise vloggers out there. Their cruise channel is amazing, and we're happy to say that we're buddies with them, good buddies, and we will be sharing the top billing on a big group cruise. Not to mention, a lot of other great creators are getting in on that too and going. There is a rumor that the amazing Griffin Alyssa will be there.
Yeah.
I think some other folks. I don't know if they're still here. I don't want to say any names if they're not in the house. If anyone else is a creator and going on the Group Cruise 2020, you can let us know really quick. So that would be cool.
The ship show will be there too.
Yes, the ship show will be there. The entire ship show will be there. They're thinking of doing a live ship show. I don't know how that'll work.
That should be fun.
So anyway, all right. Listen, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. I know we're not at a 3-hour record, but we really need to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Roy and Amanda Shows will be there on the 2020 Group Cruise for sure. Sounds like Disney Springs on steroids. It'll be something like that, and so that'll be fun. Have we covered everything? Let me look at my notes. Look at my notes. See, there they are.
Oh my gosh, no one can read your notes.
I can read it, and that's most important. One more look at my cup. See, there's the Royal Caribbean sign, and it does have all the names. Ovation of the Sea, Rhapsody of the Sea, Navigator of the Sea, all the ship names are on there. Someone said the cups look different.
Mm-hmm. From what we were told, they have changed them recently.
Yes.
I don't know what the old cups look like, but...
I'll tell you what, David and Aaron, that's a good point, says we cannot get off of work. I will tell you what, guys. I don't disagree with you, but I have a firm belief. And you guys love cruising, so you got to do this too. That you have to plan ahead enough that you establish with your work. Here's what I need at the time that I need to do it. And number one, if I can't take this time off for my personal well-being and my quality of life, then you're not paying me enough. Or number two, if I cannot take time off to do the things that mean the world to me and my family, then this is not the job for me.
Oh, wow.
So far, I've at my job, I haven't run into any issues, and I really haven't in years and years and years. And that's just how it is. And if I couldn't do these things that I love to do, and I had restrictions, then I would leave my job and find another job. There's a lot of them out there, and what we do together as a family is much more important than going to work, and that's the deal. So basically, David and Aaron, I'm telling you to quit your job tomorrow, get on this cruise, get on the cruise, quit your job. Go find a new job that'll let you cruise when you need to, and you'll be fine. So there you go.
Gosh.
That's my tip of the day. Thank you. Good night, everybody. You guys are wrapping up. I think that's a great way to end the show. Thank you so much for watching. At one point, there were 280 people here, by far the biggest turnout we've had. We really appreciate the support. And
awesome.
Make sure you share the info. Send your friends over. If you're not even subscribed to the channel, then what the heck's the matter with you? Get over there and click that button. David and Aaron said we agree, but sometimes it's not an option when you live in a resort community. Mm-hmm. Well, fine. If you already live in a resort, then I guess maybe that makes a little sense.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to leave, for crying out loud. Justin Howell had a quick question. Did you like the pizza at Sorrento's Pizza?
Yes, it was good. It was different than what we were used to, but it was good.
Did I like the pizza? Are you asking me that question, Justin? Or are you asking it in general as a family? Because I might be more prone to answer for me than the family. I can't speak for anybody else.
It was good. It wasn't our best pizza we've ever had, but it was certainly edible. It was good. Yeah. We had it a couple of times.
I will tell you that I believe strongly that the crust from Sorrento's is a pre-made crust that comes in, and it's the same thing every time. And that's what I believe.
It did taste a little more like kind of reminded me of more like a frozen pizza crust type crust, but the toppings and everything on top were good. So I mean, it was
Listen,
good pizza.
you said it right now. The crust reminded you of a frozen pizza crust.
Yeah,
Enough said.
But it was good pizza, and I would eat it again. It just wasn't my favorite.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it, guys. We will be, you won't even notice that we're gone because we'll be back Monday, but we'll just pop up from the Carnival Inspiration this weekend, having a good time. I will apologize now for anything I do or say on camera because there's a good chance between drinks in the casino and the Cheers program, it's going to get a little loose. I'm not lying to you. I'm not kidding you right now. So cut me a break.
That's why you won't have the camera much.
Yes. Lori Pigeon, what's going on? Nice to see you here. All right, guys, let's wrap it up.
Right.
We love you. Thank you so much. Is that all we got?
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
We'll see you this weekend
so
on the
hard to say
Inspiration,
good night.
and again Monday night on our live show.
Jojo and Rancho, thank you so much. We appreciate it. You guys have a great, great night. Thanks for everything. Yes, make sure hashtag AFTHole.
Oh,
AFTHole.
Matthew. Oh, someone said, can you ask Matthew for me? I think it was regarding the pizza.
What's that?
Scroll back.
Can you ask Matthew for me? I want to hear from him, please.
Please.
You will. You'll hear from him. He's going to put out a video.
Look for it this Wednesday, if not Thursday for sure. His pizza review
Brian.
will be out, and he's going to touch on all the questions that people posted in the cruise crew about the pizza, along with the kid has a bullet points on everything regarding the crust, the sauce, this, so that he is giving you a full-on pizza review.
He'll give you the breakdown. He'll give you the full breakdown. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. Have a good night, and until next time.
Happy cruising. Good night, everyone.
Happy cruising.